My brother and I have been stranded on this raft for the last 365 days. In that time, we learned how to survive the unforgiving infinite ocean, explored the desolate world to uncover its darkest secrets, and acquired every achievement in the game, which was a mistake. Some achievements forced us to run the slot machines and hope for good RNG, while others allowed us to break the game. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come join us on our journey of survival and whimsical banter, which begins back on day 1. We started our journey by gaining the hardest achievement, finding a friend to play the game with. Luckily, I have my brother. Our raft at the moment was small and had no source of food or water. In order to solve that problem, we were the cleaning crew for the ocean, picking up plastic, wood, and palm leaves with our hooks. There had to be some sort of danger to our janitorial job, so that's where our third crewmate comes in. Oh, there's a shark.
Oh, you just noticed it?
I just now noticed it.
Yeah, as soon as I loaded the world, it was kind of chilling.
We assumed he would stay chill, so we decided to name him Finn and make him part of the crew. Unfortunately, it turned out he was not chill like that. Ooh, I got a raw beet.
Oh, no. What did I throw? Yeah, no, that'd be a bad thing to throw.
Did you throw your hook?
I threw my hook. Okay, so we need 8 plank, or
shoot.
14.
Okay, Finn, simmer down there.
Oh, man. He broke it at it.
But there was no time to worry about the raft because we managed to float by an island. We took this as an opportunity to get some supplies. Not useful supplies because I mostly picked up flowers, but at least there was a chest full of wood. Watermelon and pineapple. Both useful food sources that would keep us alive. Unfortunately, we forgot about something. Is the raft close still? Oh shoot, we need to go. We need to go. It's floating away. Oh no. Shark, Finn, ow, that hurts.
Where is it?
It's out, you gotta swim into the ocean.
I don't see. Oh shoot, there's no mini-map. Where are you?
Ah! Okay, I made it on here. If you walk down towards the ramp thing, it's right out there.
I have a feeling there's no run.
Oh, I see you. Keep going straight. Come on, you got it.
This is not gonna end well. Can you throw me a hook?
I can't throw that far. I think I made the swim easier for you because I see Finn over here at the raft with me. He's just...
Oh, shoot!
Oh, shoot. I just had to speak.
I think he circles the raft.
You're jumping out of the water like a dolphin.
Did I just hop on your hook?
Well, that's one island successfully looted. With everyone back on the raft and safe, I made a hammer to repair and expand a raft, which Finn did not like. Finn, I just built that.
Oh shit. Where's my hook? My hook? What button did I press to throw that? I need to stop pressing that. It's Q. Yeah, don't press Q.
After all that excitement, our first night was upon us. We didn't have any beds to sleep through it, so I passed the time by testing if jellyfish stung us. Fun fact, they don't, but Finn does bite hard. We also continued hooking items and discovered the barrels and crates were really good loot items, even providing our first bits of food in the form of beets and potatoes. With that, we had successfully survived one day, but we're both critically low on water. Luckily, Evan crafted a water purifier. While we waited for the water to purify, Finn got hungry again, which prompted me to make a spear as a deterrent for next time. Evan got his batch of water first since he made a purifier, which left me crucially low on water. Luckily, I had some health to spare until I finally got some water. Food was the next concern. We had some from the island, but would need a sustainable source. I made a fishing rod to catch some fish, while Evan made some crop plots we could plant potatoes and beets in. Finn, of course, did not like the crop plots Evan just placed. Hey, get back. Get back, Finn. Oh, no!
I just placed that.
So we made another crop plot, but wouldn't have it running in time because Evan had a sudden realization.
I just realized I'm dying of starvation.
And so was I. The fish I caught were no use because I didn't have the rope to craft a grill to cook them. Time was not on our side with Evan collapsing to the ground, incapacitated. Not knowing what to do, I picked him up and it told me to find a bed. We had no bed, so in order to save the day, I would have to hook 10 palm leaves before I also succumbed to my hunger. I just need palm leaves.
I have a palm leaf, but I can't give it to you.
Palm leaf. I need you. Okay, there's 3. I'm swimming for it. Finn's gonna have to just oh, Finn, I see you. Okay, I'm at 7. Oh shoot, I'm dying from hunger now. Okay, I need 2 more. Okay, there's 1. I just need to hang on long enough. Ooh, I do have things to eat. I can stay alive a little bit longer. We definitely know what we're doing here. What's your view while all this is going on? Like, are you just staring at the floor, or are you able to see?
I'm just staring at the floor and like whatever random objects floating through the raft.
Okay. Bed is crafted. Shark is attacking.
Ben's eating something.
He is. Okay, you sleep off not having food.
Perfect. So this is our solution to water and food. We just need to be out of phase with each other, so one person always put the other one on the bed.
With this new discovery, the only thing that could stop us now was Finn eating in the bed. So we surrounded it in extra foundation tiles. Then we crafted a grill to cook our fish, which would hopefully solve the food problem. It would have worked too if I didn't interpret remove as remove fish from the grill instead of its actual meaning, which was pick up the grill, which deleted my fish out of existence. At least it counted as an achievement, but Evan had to come save me by tucking me into bed. Fully alert and awake now, it was now my turn to return to favor because Evan learned an important survival lesson.
I'm incapacitated.
You can just sleep it off.
I think I drank salt water. I think that's what my problem was.
Okay, so let's not do that. I wasn't much better, having learned not to get too greedy when looting islands. I won the watermelon, which I successfully got, but as Raft does, it floated away. In my attempt to swim to it, I was right there on the edge. Freedom was within grasp, but Finn got me, and Evan couldn't find my body in the dead of night, causing me to lose 2/3 of my inventory, including my fishing rod and the watermelon. This was a turning point for me. No one takes my watermelon. Finn was no longer a quirky co-worker that occasionally got hungry and ate our raft. He was an enemy. With this newfound rage, I successfully defended the raft from Finn for the first time. No longer will we fear Finn. We would hunt him. The second night was coming to an end, and our struggle for survival was taking a turn for the better. We had a farm and a way to cook food, along with water and a bed. The only problem with the water was the farm and us both needed it.
No, I just watered the plants.
Plants are more important.
I started it though. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be a problem, so I've been trying to make sure, like, as whenever I walk away, it's always started the process.
As a solution, we just built 2 grills and water purifiers, so most likely we would have water at all time. With survival no longer a huge concern, we could set our sights on researching new technology. All we needed were the resources to craft the items, and we could learn the recipe. Finn did not like this new burst of advancement, but after a few boops to the nose, he saw it our way. To antagonize Finn even more, we started adding nets to a raft that would automatically collect resources, and even placed a chest to store supplies. On night 4, we finally got wealthy enough to afford 2 beds, so we could finally sleep through the nights. Waking up starving to death, but nothing a few beets and potatoes couldn't solve. Off in the distance, we spotted a lone raft, which would hopefully have some supplies, so we rowed over to it with our freshly crafted paddle. No longer doomed to float aimlessly with the currents, we could paddle any direction we pleased. The raft promptly sank once we boarded it, but we had a crate of glass we would use later on. From there, our only mission was to grind resources, so that meant many more throws of the hook, even getting the 100 items hooked achievement. Things got a little monotonous, so there was a little bit of a competition every time a barrel or a crate flowed by our raft. So, barrel. I got sidetracked. Okay, anyway. Barrel! With the barrel loot, we were able to craft even more nets, and start seeking out the islands for more rare materials, being the metal ore and stone in the water areas surrounding the islands. This was a limited time opportunity because the raft did not want to stay at the island, despite Evan paddling against the current. You are still near me, right?
I'm trying to be.
Okay, shoot, I need to go. have goodies and... Oh, crap. I'm probably gonna die.
I dropped the anchor. I quickly crafted an anchor.
Oh.
Hopefully that slows it down.
Ah! Oh, no. Pick me up if you can. Oh. That could not have been closer. Between you crafting the anchor, the island doesn't even look that far away, but whenever you're swimming for your life, it looks a lot farther. So from all that, I have 16 stone, and I gained 1 extra piece of scrap.
Is it worth me trying to make a sail?
I don't think it would hurt.
We might as well try it, see what it's all about.
Oh. Okay, we both missed it. No. Ah. From there, a medium farm plot was added to grow watermelons along with a sail so we could control our direction without requiring one of us to frantically paddle for our life. After that, the next big discovery was portable water bottles. I have no idea what a vine god is, but we have water bottles now. These will be essential when exploring big islands, so we would have to find some vine god to craft them. The question was, where? Before we could find the answer, we discovered a little something about Finn.
Shark! Food!
Oh, you killed Finn. Woo! Get Finn. Get wrecked, Finn.
Raw shark!
Good, because we were running low on food.
Okay, I guess it kind of makes sense when the sail's up, so we have to drop the sail for the scrap.
Get wrecked. You may have killed a shark, but you're not going to steal that from me.
Well, I'm going to this raft then.
You sure about that? You may have killed one shark, but I don't know how soon the other one's gonna come. Despite my warning, Evan's bloodlust from killing Finn went straight to his head, and he started acting a little bit like Finn. You're being pretty ballsy going out there. I think it's going to your head.
I need to get back to the raft, don't I?
I mean, we're flowing towards you. You're taking all the things before they can even float down to me.
I'm biting at your heels. No, 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 no.
I decided to leave him to his nonsense and added another crop plot and discovered that the seagulls could steal our food. We would have to be diligent to keep them at bay until we could craft a scarecrow. If they ate all our food, we would be goners. Like Finn here, who is now steak. He was very tasty. We approached another island, this time with Evan wearing Finn's head to hopefully keep away any future sharks. Our main target was getting scrap metal from the island, but the trip was cut short with Finn's replacement showing up. I got enough resources to craft a scarecrow, so everyone welcome our new crew member, Kyle. Hopefully a better addition than Finn. I also made fire. The lantern!
Ooh.
Fire!
Fire.
It didn't take the seagulls long to revolt and take Kyle's arm. I feared his time on the raft was limited, but he was a fighter and would find a way to survive. Then, something crazy happened. To you, this may seem like just another island, but this is the Boat Island. A small island with a 2% chance to spawn, and required if you plan to get all the achievements, which we want to do. We got super lucky on this one considering we found it on day 8. Don't worry, the game thoroughly punished us later when we tried to find a plain island with the same percent chance. That is much later down the road, so for now, we rammed a raft into the corner and crafted an anchor to hold it in place. We boarded the island and investigated the boat to see what secrets it held, and it was just a hat Evan found and a help sign at the top of the island. Nobody was there, so we stole the hat, guilt-free. There was also a cassette player from the island that we never used. Finn also investigated the land and got stuck. I tried to take him out with a spear, but it broke and Finn was gone before I could craft a new one. While I did that, Evan forgot he needed oxygen while looting underwater. So I came and gave him my professional medical advice of just sleep it off, and his drowning was cured. That could not be said for Kyle. Ah, shoot, I didn't even realize Kyle's gone.
No.
Not Kyle! No! This world was a cruel one, and now we had to move on for Kyle's sake. I took out my rage by chopping down trees with my freshly crafted axe, gathered even more metal scraps, and we eventually set sail where we discovered I never even anchored the raft, so it could have floated away at any time. Whoopsie. On our way to wherever the currents took us, we took down another Finn, giving me a shark head to match Evan's. From there, we just survived, carrying out our chores of scaring off seagulls and harvesting food. To solve the seagull problem, we tried crafting a bird nest, thinking it would keep the birds away. This was not what the bird nest did. It only gave us feathers and did nothing to keep them away. If anything, it attracted them. We gave up on trying to solve the bird problem and instead set our sights on advancing our technology, which was only hindered by the smelter. Once we had one, we could smelt the metal ore we found into metal ingots for more advanced tools. The only resources missing were clay and sand. Luckily, we stumbled on a large island that would have it. We carefully stormed the beaches and saw our next ready foe, the hog. Armed with only spears and bloodlust, we fought.
Guy.
Oh, we juke it?
I'm down.
I'm running for the hills. Oh, shoot. Oh, sweet. Okay, we control this guy. Spawn reset on him. With the guard hog now taken out, we head to the top of the island and found a trading post that we couldn't trade with quite yet. And it had a bird dropping boulders on her head, which apparently you shouldn't let happen because Evan had to carry me all the way back to the raft where we researched more items and made a replacement scarecrow to protect the crops while we were still out exploring. He was not Kyle, but he would have to do for the time being. Back to focusing on the reason we came to the island, I dove underwater to get the remaining sand for the smelter and went back to the island to get the clay. There was a big bird dropping rocks on me trying to gatekeep the clay, but I dodged his assassination attempts and found the remaining clay we needed underwater. I went back to the raft to find my brother, not there, and instead sleeping on the beach. I had to show him where the bed was, and afterwards we crafted our first smelter and we were cooking. Just chuck a big wad of metal in the top, wood in the bottom, and you got an ingot, which could be used to make metal tools instead of our flimsy plastic ones. Finn didn't like progress, so he got more boops to nose. Probably too many boops. Maybe the next Finn will be more tech savvy. And the first thing I crafted with our metal ingots was a battery. I don't know why, because nothing we have runs on a battery. So, in the chest it goes to be used at a later date. We also learned we could smelt Celt and Divine God, which wasn't actually called Divine God.
Oh, it's Fine Goo. Fine God made no sense, but
Yeah, I swear that still looks like a D to me. We did some more island hopping and looting to build up our supplies of metal ore, vines, and sand to be smelted. I forgot about drinking water though while doing some diving, so I had to do the waddle of shame back to the raft. With that guy hunting me down and my brother trying to save me by finding me.
pick it up. Drop your cup.
I don't have much time? Yes. Oh crap, I am low on everything. It's a miracle I'm even walking. Food, potato, go. Oh, everything's bad. Everything hurts. Oh. I'm incapacitated.
To me, you're just standing. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh.
You're just kind of standing upright.
One way or another, we made it back to the raft, and were able to make a new and improved grill with 3 cooking spots. This was such a huge improvement. I just chucked the old grills out to the sea with the rest of the trash. The same happened to our water purification system, using glass panes instead to purify the water, no longer requiring the input of wood. How OP is this?
It takes no wood.
Takes no wood. You sold me on them, I'm in.
Do we want to use up the wood that's in there? I guess it really doesn't make a difference anymore.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, you placed a plank.
Screw it. Nope. I don't care. I am done with these. 99% of the wood I've ever gotten in this game has gone to those. You know why I think of these, Evan?
Fresh.
Exactly. It was also a huge improvement with the quantity of water purified at once. Instead of 1 cup at a time, it would hold 5 and store it. Bigger chests were added for improved storage, along with a portable bottle of water. This bottle held so much water, even the new water purifier didn't have enough water to fill it. This meant no more death waddles back to the raft and more exploration. Any previous struggle for survival would surely be behind us now. We could even grow trees on the raft, which some turtles came by to check out. We never saw from them again, so I think they didn't quite like the rustic beauty of this raft. So we started making it look less like a raft and more like a home. If I was going to call this raft a home though, I needed a juicer, and also an excuse to make the battery I crafted not a waste. This is what the dumpster fire raft looks like right now. Very functional with no beauty, but that can change. We just need resources. So you said you're incapacitated, huh?
I'm floating in the raft.
You're in the
Or
raft.
under the raft.
What? I don't see you under the raft. I see shark.
I'm under a shadow of something.
Oh, you're on the ground. I thought you were... Oh, shoot.
We're both incapacitated.
Yep.
What all do you have? You have all the metal equipment.
Yeah,
so
metal equipment, vine goo, and water bottle, and...
I'll empty whatever I have left, and then I'll come try to get you. There you are. You're at the bottom.
I save your... Ow.
Okay. Where's the bed? There's the bed. Take me. Come on. Do it. Do it. I have nothing. You can take nothing from me.
Oh, you're just trying to respawn and get health.
I have more health now.
After that little incident and a lot of resource gathering, we could finally build our dream raft. This meant moving around all our equipment, building walls just to tear them down to add a scenic view, placing down the finest of wood foundation along with a literal fire in the middle of the raft. Definitely a good idea. Admiring our work from afar. Barrels! Finn taking his property tax cut, so much chest moving and item sorting, and we found a cat. This took us all the way to day 30, but we could finally consider this a raft and not a trash heap, so let me show you around the crib. Out front is a permanent anchor so the raft won't float away when we loot islands. Inside our humble abode is a chest to store all the fruit right next to the juicer, the smelter for ores, and a research table for new recipes. A buttload of chests at the back to store any and all the items we could ever need for crafting, another smelter on the other side next to the barbecue to cook food, and a trash can. Even though we just throw the trash back to the sea, it's more there for aesthetics. Out front is our solar still for water, and up these stairs are our 2 beds, and large, medium, and small crop plots. And finally, a radio transmitter powered by a battery to detect any islands near us so we can loot them or find the story islands. As the final and most important part, there are collection nets lined along the entire raft, so collecting resources by hand will be a thing of the past. Finn, you cut that out. We just built those. Now that we had a raft capable of weathering any storm and a full set of metal tools, it was time to go to the first story mission. That was if the radio transmitter worked. Apparently it didn't run on magic, so we needed to place down 3 antennas to get a signal, and now we can set our course to the blue dot. We clearly procrastinated quite a bit in our playthrough because we got all the crafting recipes from the packages you fish out of the ocean before even doing the first story mission, but we were finally on track to beating the game. Now fully capable of surviving and able to focus completely on uncovering the secrets of where the rest of humanity has disappeared to. While the raft slowly sailed its way to the first story location, I did a bit of fishing to build up our food supplies and enjoyed the sunrise, marking the beginning of a journey both my brother and I could not have predicted. Which begins at this dilapidated radio tower that has a current resident claiming the shark's name was Bruce, which is just misinformation. It has and always will be Finn. I explained this to the guy at the top and my argument was so good he just pieced out reality, so it's official now. With the radio tower now an official crime scene, we quickly grabbed the coordinates to the next possible sanctum for people and fled the scene. During the transits between story locations, it was a lot of fishing for food, refilling water bottles, and teaching Finn that he's a food source and not a friend. In no time we arrived at Vascatan, a sunken yacht on a cold, stormy night. Armed with water, food, and a spear for establishing peace, we went in. What was the worst that could happen?
Then stop eating the boat.
Well, that should tide him over while we go on the yacht. Oh, do you have the headlamp from the other place? Because I can't see anything.
I did not craft it.
We probably should make one then. Okay, I used our uncharged battery to make a charged headlamp.
I'm not gonna complain.
This is much better. Oh, where are you at?
Down below.
Down below? I'm down below.
No, I'm at. That was a question. Are you down below?
Oh, yes, I'm
coming that way. I see your flashlight.
Ooh, oh my lord, what is that?
It's a lurker.
Well, was a lurker. I was just happy to see scrap metal and then that thing jumps at me. I'm in the bathroom and that's never a good spot to be. Ooh, I found keys.
Blue keys.
Red keys. More scrap.
Bolt cutters.
Requires 1 electrical wire, 1 lighter, 1 gas tank.
I have bullet and 3 mechanical parts.
So I guess we gotta find more stuff around. With the bolt cutters we go. Ah, yes,
Blue
the blue
key.
Ooh, the schmanky floor.
I hear a lurker, I think.
Ooh, there's a lurker.
A safe.
We need a
4-digit
4-digit
code.
Oh, I found the code. Oh no, my light's going out. Oh, did you already open the safe?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a guy chasing you. Run away! Did you already go back down to the first floor?
Do we want to check the 3rd floor first?
Oh, you right.
So we need to make a bomb.
Sounds good to me. Hey, why do you keep bringing the rats to me?
They're already here. When
Oh
I
my!
come find you.
Ah! Health is not something I have much of. There might be a rat coming after us. Okay, so we got a
Carjack.
watch out, there's a lurker around the corner. Could say he's lurking. You going up to the top floor?
Yeah, I'll wait before you. Oh, here's the carjack. Ow.
Oh jeez, that guy can jump. Wait, are there 2 of them? Oh, help! 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 I'm low on health. Smoothie time. Oh, I thought the smoothie would make me OP, it didn't. It just made me more hydrated. Okay, let's go. Go right back over there? Okay.
No, I'm crafting a sphere.
Oh, okay, I was wondering why you weren't fighting the rat. Oh, this is a lot harder to maneuver without a light. I imagine we don't want to stand next to the bomb, so I'm gonna set it up. Oh, that had some recoil. Oh, I'm running upstairs. I can't see anything. Oh, found the blueprint. We have a steering wheel finally. And an engine. Ow. Oop. Okay. Do you think we got everything?
No, I fell down. They got me.
I'm running. Ah! I don't know how much health I have. I can't see anything. This should not be working. Can I jump off the side? Oh, let's go. Okay, you don't want to know how low I am on health. Finn, please, do not do what you do best.
We've eaten our boat right now, so we're fine.
Perfect. Okay, that was as chaotic as I could have dreamed. Now it was time to set off to the next story location. To get there faster, we tried building a motor. It took only wood as fuel, which we had an abundant supply of. The only problem was the raft was too chunky. The motor could not push it because we had too many foundation tiles. The fix would be building a second motor. While raft nets collected the required supplies, we built the steering wheel, and boy, was this a huge improvement. Being able to steer the raft for the first time without having to rely on the wind was amazing. In no time, we would be at the island if Finn did not have a distinct hatred towards technology.
Oh, you're kidding me. Ah, shoot.
Oh, shoot. No! That hurts.
He knew where to hit.
And we didn't even get to use it. Woo! That set us back heavily on resources, so we went to the nearest island to get more copper and metal ore to make not just 1, but 2 motors to propel the raft. As a response to Finn's aggression, we threw bait in the water to keep him occupied while we mined the ore. This worked great for a bit, allowing me to grab chests at the bottom of the ocean containing bolts, and mining the raw copper ore we could smelt. Evan was unlucky on the other hand, and Finn knocked him out. We both had valuable resources on us, so I had to find where he was.
Not the stupid pufferfish, you gotta be kidding me.
The pufferfish got you?
Yeah.
Where relative under the boat?
On the port's left side of the boat.
I'm gonna boat over to you, because I don't trust the shark. What? I brought up the anchor. What's it stuck on? Well, that's probably not good. I might have glitched the raft into rocks. Might have. Once the boat was unstuck, I was back on the search.
Did you just drive the boat over top of me? I just saw a giant shadow go over top of me.
He had to be close now, but in the dead of night, the ocean was pitch black. I would jump in the water and search, but to no avail. Finn kept whittling down my health bit by bit, so it was a matter of time until I joined Evan as well. With one last bait to distract Finn and the hope of a new day, I went one more time. And I actually found him. I'm not sure what shadow Evan saw pass over him because I was on the complete opposite side of the island. But we finally got all the supplies we needed for the motors. So I quickly crafted the motors, and before leaving the island, I was curious about what was actually at the bottom of the world. So I crafted some fins to move faster underwater and an oxygen bottle to breathe longer, and went on my descent. It was eerie as I sank to the depths of the unknown. On one side was safety of the physical rock wall, and the other a black abyss staring back at me. My plan was to head back up when I spent half of my oxygen. Once I reached the bottom, there was absolutely nothing there. But there was an achievement I didn't even know existed, so I guess it was worth it. Once back on the raft, the anchor was raised. One motor was placed on both sides of the raft with a protective barrier of a foundation to prevent Finn from destroying them again. All left to do was to turn them on. I placed in the planks. I activated the engine. We're moving. We're zooming. Oh shit. I fell off. Oh, those things hurt. Evan slid on the boat. Ah! Okay, never mind. I'm back on. These hurt you if you swim under them, fun fact. There's no ocean in the apocalypse, so these motors will do fine. I'll just have to not accidentally insert my body into the big moving wheel again. The only possible downside is they do consume a huge amount of wood, so they require constant fueling. But the nets are collecting an ample supply, so we're good. With the help of the motors, in no time we were able to see the behemoth of an island in front of us, the Bear Island, our next story location. The only rule to follow was to watch out for bears, which we broke instantly. Oh, I imagine there would be bees on this island.
I guess we can always go back for the net if we find the bees.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are. And there's the bear.
Is the bear coming towards us? Oh jeez, he is.
Let's run to Ranger Station 2.
I don't think we can outrun this guy. Oh jeez, he's after me now. He said Ranger Station 2, but I have no idea about directions. I see a campsite.
I hear a bell ringing.
I hear a bear behind me. But there's toxic waste over here. I'm doing parkour, and I'm hoping that the bear can't follow me through the toxic waste. Whoa, they can go through there. Well, I hope this Ranger Station likes bears. Oh, yeah, you guys better run. Once at the top of the station, I fumbled around blindly until I found a random lever I could pull. This turned on the tower and told us there were 2 more towers we needed to turn on to find the next story location, because this clearly was not where people were at. While on the search for the other towers, we found a shack with a biofuel reactor crafting recipe. This will be useful for making fuel to run motors on the raft instead of an absurd amount of wood like we currently were using. Back on the search for the towers, and all I found was even more bears. I'm about to run into another bear and bees. I'm gonna take the bees' honey. Oh no, I'm not. Never mind. That was a bad idea. As I ran for my life, it was only a matter of time until the bear caught me. So, to lose him, I did the smartest thing I could think of and jumped off a cliff. Oh no. I am so low in health. But the bear isn't following me. I did not in fact escape the bear and got incapacitated. Luckily, this was in multiplayer, so Evan could save me.
Where are you at?
Only thing I got is there was a sign that said 4 to 6. That was literally all I gave him. I had no idea where he was and hoped he somehow knew a way to navigate this labyrinth of an island infested with bears. Somehow those directions were clear enough, and he found me though. He started carrying me back to the raft, and all I could do was hope he would make it back to revive me. Losing the tools, water bottles, or food from a surrender would be detrimental to our story progression. We had spent so long grinding supplies, and losing 2/3 of that progress would be a huge setback. Luckily, Evan was the bear whisperer and successfully brought me back to the raft. This time, we made sure to stick together and not get separated. So we continued searching and found Ranger Station 4 that was blocked by a raised bridge. I see your dilemma with number 4. I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna try jumping across. Wait, actually, there's rocks which you can throw. So, if I throw it and hit the lever, with all the rocks seeming to hit the lever and do nothing, I went with my second plan of jumping off a cliff. I'm jumping across. Nope. We're diving. Oh.
What the heck?
Hello. We continued searching the island, trying to find the correct paths to the stations, and instead found a beach with SOS spelled out on it, where we found a light bulb that could be plugged into this guy for an achievement. From there, I found a machete in a cave that I used to cut some vines to reach the second tower to activate it. I managed to activate the last tower by throwing a rock at the lever to lower the bridge, which is exactly what I tried to do earlier. You can't tell me this rock didn't hit the lever, but I digress. Then the bear started to fight with me once more, but this time was different. We just beat the story of the island, and our days of fearing the bears was over. Oh, I took him down.
Nice.
Wait, I'm not getting anything for it? There's no achievement?
You didn't get it already? Because I killed a bear and it popped for me. So I figured it popped for you.
And that is the main problem with the game of Raft. If you play in multiplayer, the host of the server has no problems with achievements tracking. But if you're a peasant who joins, just like me, it is not guaranteed anything you do will count. This was extremely annoying for the kill 50 animal achievements, which there were 8 of. Considering we have jointly killed 2 bears and none of them have counted, the tracking works on an undefined amount of times. But that's a problem for later when we're purely achievement hunting. We had only a few things left to do on the island. First, we found tools hidden all over the place that could be put on a tool board for an achievement, which also revealed the island's final note for another one. Next, there was Mama Bear, the behemoth of all bears that we wanted to kill for an achievement and for a trophy on our wall. We thought this fight would be easy, so I went armed with a machete to deal huge damage, and Evan went with a bow for range and support. I got a few good hits in, but she throws a mean left hook, and after Evan went down, we had to regroup. Using any form of melee weapon would be a death sentence, so I crafted myself a bow as well, with some stone arrows, and we went in for attempt 2. The bows would have worked in theory, but she was crazy fast. As soon as she was hit, one of us were guaranteed to die in the next 10 seconds. For attempt 3, I walked up the hill next to the bear in hopes to get far enough away so she couldn't aggro on me, and it actually worked. Arrow after arrow, dealing huge damage with her stuck on the berry bowl. This worked until I ran out of arrows. Don't go up and melee it. I'm gonna see if I can take some arrows out of it. Oh, I got an arrow. Ah!
Where is it?
Oh! Okay, I'm gonna get arrows on the ground. Oh geez, no, no! Shortly after, Evan also went down. So I had to respawn, completely trashing all my tools I had to a point where they would break after only a few uses. We refused to give up and decided on one more attempt. I took up my post on the hill, launching arrows, while Evan made her aggro on him to bide me time. He avoided death by running into the cave that she luckily didn't go into. This worked until I ran out of arrows again. Okay. Well, that's all she wrote for me. So I'm gonna stab her with my spear and, well, unless you got a rock throwing vantage point that you think, hold off on throwing the rocks for 1 sec. Oh geez, no, no, I didn't throw the rock at you. Please. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull my arrow out again. Oh geez, they did not like that. But I got my arrow back. Spear. Oh, my spear broke. and I broke. With our spirits broken, we decided to retreat. We needed more arrows so we could take her down from a distance. We needed resources to craft them, so we set back out to sea, vowing to return. The main resource we needed was wood, which we could get from the ocean through nets and trees on the islands. We also crafted a biofuel refinery in hopes to power the motors more effectively. All required to run was raw food like beets or potatoes and honey. For honey, we would need to capture some bees once we returned to the Bear Island to make a beehive for a renewable source. Resource collecting didn't go as planned though, with Evan getting incapacitated by Finn while retrieving the wood from the ocean. And it was my turn to decipher his extremely accurate and easy to follow direction.
So probably about 15 blocks away from the back corner on the right direction, and then 3 to 5 blocks in the backwards direction.
Okay. I don't see shit.
Of course, it happens at night.
I can't see anything. Oh, I see a shark though.
I see the shark now too.
How do I find a body when they're underwater and it's pitch black? Is it really dark where you're at?
It's pretty dark, but I don't know if that's just because I'm under the water and facing down at night. I shouldn't have been that deep from the water because I was swimming at the surface.
Oh, there you are. Maybe? Okay, I see you. Let's go. You were more towards the right than the back of the boat. I'm surprised
We're back on the boat, at least.
I was able to find you.
And oh, would you look at that? It's daytime now.
Eventually, we got enough resources and each had 60 total arrows, including metal-tipped ones for extra damage. So, we were ready.
We're gonna juke her from 2 different sides, and I stay in this cave and you go on the hill.
They don't go. She doesn't go in the cave.
No.
Oh,
You didn't
perfect.
follow me in the cave.
I'll get my position. I am good. You good?
Okay. Yep.
Fire. Oh, you sure you're good in the cave?
Yeah. There's a place I can hide in the cave.
Oh, she's actually able to pathfind up the hill. Oh, geez. She didn't do this last time. Why can they pathfind now? Oh, no.
Oh shit!
She's going in there?
No. No.
Oh, no was right, but for Mama Bear, because we came back and trolled her so hard. Evan would pop in and out of the cave like a gopher while we both pelted her with arrows. Sure, sometimes it looked like Evan died with how far she ran to the cave, but we eventually chipped her health all the way down until we finally did it and got the achievement. With Mama Bear now gone, we had free reign of the island, no longer scared of any bear that tried to fight us. We hunted them for sport and captured the bees for beehives on the raft and looted the honey they left behind. With the island now depleted of all resources, we went back to the raft to set sail to our next target. Finn did quite a bit of damage to the raft while we were looting the island, leaving a lot of bare spots where collection nets used to be. We made sure to negatively reinforce him so that he would hopefully learn from his mistakes. The first order of business was crafting a beehive and placing it, most logically, at the header of the bed. Hopefully the bees can't attack us. The bees also need flowers to make honey. So, for the first time, all the seeds we accidentally gathered from the small islands were coming in handy. Hey, Seagull, get out of there.
Why are you eating flowers?
Got him. Does he have meat?
Can I cook them?
Raw
drumstick.
Raw drumstick. This is a message to all other seagulls. With the honey from the beehive and the glass from smelting sand, we could craft honey to be used at the biofuel refinery to make biofuel to run the motors.
Oh my.
What?
Dude.
Oh!
We're here.
I didn't even know we were going to the next story mission. To fully draw the Bear Island to a close, we mounted Mama Bear's head as a trophy and a warning to whatever bosses that lie ahead. Hold up. What the heck are you wearing?
Oh no.
Is that a pufferfish?
Yeah, I killed a pufferfish.
Looks like you're ready for a swim meet.
I have no clue what I look like.
Toss it over here. I'll put it on and show you. Where's the swim meet, boys? I also wanted a cool hat, so I found a pufferfish of my own. Oh, he doesn't die to one arrow.
I think it was like 2 or 3.
Okay, I got the achievement now. I didn't get it whenever you killed it.
Okay, so I guess we both have to give damage on it for it to count for both of us.
To test the theory of how credit for the achievements worked, I sold the boss of the island, a white screecher, which you could also call a carrot. With the use of a bow, it was over before it even began, just spamming arrows and dodging under the protective roof of the raft until I finally got her. Oh, we got him! Or I got him at least. I don't know if he got credit for it.
It gave it to me, and I don't even think I attacked it. I guess the host gets privileges.
I stopped questioning the injustice at this point and accepted the game would choose when I deserved to get the Slay achievements. Before exploring the story island, we wanted to automate the raft, so we built the storage for the biofuel and connected it to the motor, so we won't have to fill the motor as often. With the motor now connected, my internet decided to unconnect me. This menu should not be here. I'm in danger. Once I got back in, I set my sights on growing potatoes inside the shelter of the raft in hopes that they would grow and the seagulls couldn't attack them. If this was the case, the biofuel refinery could be easily fueled. So with the potatoes planted, I sat back and watched them grow with nothing more important to tend to. I'm watching potatoes grow.
Can you see me floating, or am I under the boat?
You're gone.
I'm going.
G-O-H-N. You're under the boat. Oh, you passed out?
Yeah.
How long has that been in development?
Like ever since you had the first time you were dropped.
Oh.
Like I think when you made the comment about when you're lagging so hard you're stuck on the inventory screen or something like that.
When you lag so much that the storage menu just is on your screen permanently now. Okay, so that's been like 10-15 minutes ago that you've just been fat chilling. Here I am watching potatoes grow, and then you're just literally like no more than like 10 yards over there. Just
it's like I am that meme, you know. The potatoes are, you know, the drowning kid, and I'm the skeletons under the ocean. Are you in this? Is this chest open for you?
Oh yeah, that's my temporary inventory.
Okay.
I can't open it either. I think we're just cut off from our palm supply forever.
Ah, nice.
It turned out the potatoes did grow inside, so I moved every building to maximize our space for even more crop plots. This gave me an achievement for moving 20 items. With Evan no longer drowning, he captured our first animal, which happened to be a llama.
Okay, name the animal. How do you spell Cusco?
Everybody welcome Cusco to a raft, for better or for worse. He immediately proved his worth by producing wool if we sheared him. This new discovery allowed us to make a backpack to expand our inventory, or armor for protection. With all this progress also came an unfortunate discovery that you can clip into people's faces. I don't like any bit of this either, but I was cursed with this site, so you have to as well. The interior potato plots were expanded to form an aisle into the raft and next to the refinery. With all these potatoes, the refinery was easily filled, only taking about 20, so the bottleneck was the beehives producing honeycomb, which have also been brought inside to keep the seagulls from eating the flowers. With biofuel pumping through the veins of the raft, it was now time to raid another story island. We initially discovered a lot of small shacks filled to the brim with supplies. Eventually, we stumbled upon a launch capsule that required an explosive. I got explosive powder from the pufferfish I killed earlier, but it was back on the raft, so I went back to fetch it. On my way, I found the crafting station requiring 3 zipline parts scattered across the island, so we would have to keep an eye peeled for them. Once back on the raft, we gave Cusco some grass plots so he could eat for the first time and grow more wool. With the explosive powder in hand, it was time to launch whatever this device was. Hopefully not a world-ending nuclear bomb. Oh, it's a rocket? What? Oh. What did we release on the world? Luckily, it was just fireworks, one of the zipline parts, and Major Tom, the 4th member of our crew. He did absolutely nothing, but at least he couldn't die like Kyle the Scarecrow. Back to exploring the island, we found a tube running from the surface down to some unknown location. So naturally, we had to blindly follow it in hopes we didn't drown. Finn was gatekeeping the water, so we had to take care of him first. He's hit me so many times on my swim down here that I can't even...
Bait? Or are we killing him?
We can do bait. We can hope that's not too far down.
If I throw 2 baits out, hopefully that should distract him long enough.
Where are you at? Oh.
Try not to die.
Oh, is Finn causing you a problem?
Yeah, I gave him 2 baits and he still is being a jerk.
I'm hunting you, Finn. I'ma get you.
I don't want to shoot my arrows at him, but I mean, that will deter him.
I don't know where Finn's going. He's running from me. He's like, this guy's crazy. Oh, I took him out. So now that the shark distraction's gone.
Oh, you're following this airline, I see. Oh, I'm
Ooh,
silly.
Underwater building. Oh, there's water down. There's air down here. Of course there's water down here. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't concerned. Pufferfish, leave me alone. You look ugly. I'm wearing your friend. Oh, geez, there's another one. Oh my lord. He took up my entire... There's... What's... How many of them are there down here? Ah. Oh no. I'm dying. While I got obliterated by pufferfish, Evan found another zipline part and a key at the bottom of the tube, leaving me to find the metal detector blueprint, which could be used to find treasure chests with crazy good loot and rare items for many achievements. All left to do was to swim back to the surface. That was a little fun endeavor swimming down here. A little more hectic than I would have liked. I may have not managed my oxygen the best. I found the water hole. Oh, and I found Finn. With some slightly more brown pants, we had only one more zipline part to find. It was stuck in a well that needed its water level to rise so we could reach it. This was done by one of us powering the water supply while the other one fine-tuned its trajectory. In no time, we got the last zipline part, allowing us to craft and use the zipline to access the mayor's office. Mayor hats. Yes.
Okay, we're missing one battery part and the mayor's key.
Darn. We haven't... Oh, we have the infirmary key. Using the key to break into the infirmary, we were met by a metric ton of metal parts, a note, and the mayor's key. We took all these goodies and went back to the mayor's office, where I got an achievement for ziplining 100 meters. Inside the mayor's chest was the engine control recipe and the achievement for finding all the notes, along with the coordinates to Tangaroa, the next story mission. We were still missing a battery charger part, which after a little bit more searching, we found and got the recipe so we could recharge batteries, which currently were only being used for the juicer and the navigator, but would be very useful in the future when we expand. The only thing left to do on this island was to use the metal detector to find some booty and catch a chicken. Dick was acquired and would be our supply of eggs to either eat or make healing salves. As for the treasure, those are both the worst tier of treasure we could have found, but were all the dig spots on the island, so it was time to set sail and punch in the coordinates to Tangaroa if the battery wasn't dead. One fresh battery later, and we were on our way. During this transit, all I got done was adding lights around the raft so we could see at night instead of living in complete darkness. Assuming the big dome was our next story location, we used the dock they kindly provided to park our raft.
Is it gonna fit?
I think we're a little tall. That was as close as we get, so the anchor was dropped and the motors were turned off. During this transit, we only used biofuel for the motors, and judging by the mostly full storages, it was working really good. To prepare for this mission, I went fishing while Cusco helped by providing moral support. I also may have framed Dick the chicken.
Oh, Dick needs to start dropping eggs.
Oh, he has been dropping eggs.
Oh. You've just been picking them off.
Yeah, there's 2 eggs in the bottom drawer here. I should have just let you think that I wasn't laying eggs and just keep finding them. With food in hand, it was time to see what mysteries lied beneath the dome. And before we get started, this is the halfway point of our journey, where we've beaten 4 out of the 8 story locations. So, if you found yourself enjoying this video, do consider subscribing. I enjoy making content like this, and the best way to not miss one and support the channel is to subscribe, so that YouTube knows you enjoy it and want to see more. Thanks for subscribing, and let's get back to the chaos.
The plantation is locked from the other side.
I feel like having a headlamp would be good in here.
Yeah, but that's expensive. There it is. Get him.
What? Oh, okay, that's just the same guys as last time. We should have brought our healing balm with us. Ooh, there's our 10th lurker. And loot. Oh shoot, I did not grab any water.
You're already low.
Well, I mean, I'm at a quarter or so, but... Ooh, a generator part. Something tells me we're collecting those here. I swear it got darker in here.
It's the sunset outside.
Yeah, I'm just like kind of following your name tag. It's just like, that should be good. Oh, we can... Did I just close the door on us? One of us opened it, the other one closed it. Ooh,
so
generator part. I need water. I'm low. Oh no. Leftovers. Okay, that didn't help. Bottle of water. Woo. Okay. I'll take 2 gulps. There's your water bottle back.
here's the generator.
Oh.
Power.
Lights, camera.
Oh geez, I'm
Wait.
doing the thing.
Doing a thing. Yeah, this puzzle took a little bit to solve. Basically, just move boxes around until the black and yellow path line up and you're able to get out. We solved it, even though I stood there and watched.
Oh, there's a secret hidden room too.
Oh, secret hidden room that you can.
How did you?
You're like secret hidden room. Oh, I found titanium. 2 of them.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Blueprint, water pipe.
Okay, I'm getting low on water. Surface access. Oh no. I may have caused a thing, Evan. I'm also dehydrated. This is not the time to be dehydrated.
Yes.
Wait, do we need to run out?
I
Oh
think
shoot.
we can swim up.
Okay, we can hope that up is out. You may have to carry me. My water is getting dangerously low.
Can you drink underwater?
If you feel lucky dropping it.
Can we not climb?
Oh. Okay. Oof. Well, I need a gulp of water.
It's floating in there.
What? I can't. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's all she wrote, I guess. You said the door opened over here, so I think we have to swim.
Yeah.
I'm going for it. Oh, there's an air pocket. Surface access my ass.
Oh wait, oh yeah, go back to the crane room. You can go to the plantation now. I saw that door up there and I didn't know how to get up there.
There's supplies. And a note.
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to exit and get more water.
So I hate to say it, but considering you were the only person who brought water, this was a 2 dudes 1 cup situation. Anyway, this time I am also grabbing fresh water. There's the steaks, so you ready to head out? Take 2, or part 2. Ah, Finn, simmer down.
It's merciless.
To the plantation. And
Oh shit, it's electrified.
how'd you find out?
The easy way, as soon as I walked up to the door, it flashed.
I feel like if you're ballsy, you can just run through the water whenever it's not going.
Strawberry.
He's like, go! Note! Ah! Does this undo it? Okay, we need 3 tape.
3 tape.
Yep. According to that panel there, it needs 3 tape to get fixed. Did you get all the tape already?
Yeah, there's 2 in that back room.
We need 3, I believe.
And I picked up 1 on this pallet over here.
Okay, well, you're just solving all the puzzles. Now, where'd you go from here? Were you going towards the exit, or what were you thinking?
I was collecting strawberries.
Oh, there's another electrical panel. It requires 3 tape as well.
The door is open, so we don't have to necessarily fix that at the moment.
I mean, the electric was already going when we got here, so... Ooh, sunlight, well, moonlight, but... Well, there's a schwanky new city.
Robots.
I'm fighting it. Woo! I got a key card.
How did you kill it without dying?
Oh, did you die?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I am like 1 tap away.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I think I can take a hit. Oh. Oh, jeez. I am one tap away.
I'm down.
So I gotta somehow get you back to the raft. Where are you at? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Oh, he's puppy guarding you. Okay. I got you picked up. And the game is telling me to find a bed. You're gonna have a fun viewpoint as we go through this. And we got it. I'm gonna drop you down there. Yay! Once we returned to the cityscape, Evan made the unfortunate discovery that I did not have to backtrack through the underground section to revive him. Well, live and learn, I guess. From there, we used the card from the butler robots to enter the apartment buildings. Inside were tokens for vending machines, duct tape to fix the electrically charged water, and safes with valuable resources such as titanium. To get from building to building, we sketchily walked across ledges. I don't think this one was intended to be used, but it led to a zipline, so maybe. There was a corporate office with the local Karen still haunting the halls, and I swear, they were bigger than before. Apparently she didn't want me to take her tape or a coconut chicken, which is the best food I ate in the past 100 days, so no regrets on my end. Dehydration eventually became a concern, but that's where coconuts came in clutch. We went through so many apartments, finding only loot and no answers on how to find our next destination. I even killed 10 butler robots before we finally realized we had to unlock the central tower that was locked from the other side. This made me think all the duct tape we gathered from the buildings needed to be used to fix all the electrical panels in the water room. Once all of them were repaired, it unlocked the room with the electric purifier blueprint and an elevator that led to a birthday party for this cute little guy. We wished him happy birthday so we could sneak up the stairs to a zip line to crash yet another party, leading to another zip line, finally leading to the central tower, which had the large storage container blueprint and yet another puzzle to solve, being a 4-digit code we were supposed to somehow get with these clues to unlock the door. I took my chances randomly guessing the code. Yep, I did this while Evan was actually solving the puzzle. He gave me the numbers 4, 2, and 1 to work with as correct inputs in some unknown order. No matter how many I tried, it didn't open, so I called the elevator to head down and help Evan. I've been button mashing too hard. Wait, what? The door opened.
What ended up being the thing?
I don't know. When did this unlock? One of the things I put in apparently unlocked it. Was it unlocked all the time? Yes it was. We were actually trying to launch the top of the tower off. So I tried a few more codes which didn't work and gave up. Evan got to work though, giving us an achievement and the top of the tower to explore. There we found Elaine, who phased out of reality, a blueprint for a water tank, and the final note of this area. The final thing we did was spend our tokens at a vending machine to get decorations for the raft. The tokens couldn't be spent anywhere else, so we figured, why not? The paintings were not very good and abstract at best, probably something a kindergartner could randomly stumble upon, but we at least got a grand piano to add some class to the raft, along with some plants to liven up the place and definitely not make it start to look like a hoarder's house. With the raft now looking fancy, we set the coordinates for our next target, Verona Point. During our travel, we made a battery charger using the titanium we found in the apartments. At this point in the game, we had to craft a new battery every time one died. Luckily, only the navigating table actively used batteries, so we only had 2 dead batteries, which could now be recharged. All it took was some biofuel, which between our biofuel refinery and all the looting from the story islands, we had plenty of it. Then 20 crop plots were placed on the raft, which was initially confusing, since there were only 11 inside the raft for the refinery and 2 on the top for bigger plants. But my hoarding of decorative items proved useful for once with the shoes I placed on the ground. I kept getting them from fishing, and you can apparently put a plant in them, so they also counted towards that achievement. We came across an island on our way, so we decided to find some treasure spots in hopes of finding something good. This time, we uncovered a suitcase instead of a trash pile, and it actually had some titanium in it. We also needed some more friends, so we kind of kidnapped Bobby the goat from the island. With the titanium, we crafted a large storage container, which is more useful than you would think. Usually we spend most of our time crafting, running around chest to chest, trying to find our supplies. But with this, it is all in the same container, so we can craft any item we need when we open the storage, by having access to a huge amount of items. We didn't want to get too advanced and anger Finn, so we spent the rest of our time hooking items by hand until we got the 500, a small amount in comparison to the 5,000 item need, but we would find a way to solve that later. In the meantime, we enjoyed a little whale watching before we started next to our location, Verona Point, the old construction site approaching in the distance. For our last bit of preparation, I used Cusco's wool to equip myself with some armor, while Evan used the wool for a backpack to increase his inventory space. I also made sure to grab cooked potatoes and, most importantly, water. We were ready to see who still remained in this old construction site, which were lurkers of the small and big purple variants, who had my machete to answer to. We climbed to the top of the structure to find a crane free for the taking. Okay, lever does nothing. We need a crane key. We went down the zip line to the other side, and there was nothing except the recipe for an electric grill. We also discovered that the rest of the mission would be entirely underwater, so we would need to get some gear, and for Finn to stop interfering. We would be swimming in his domain, and he still ruled it. So we crafted fins to move faster and an air tank to breathe longer, since we had no idea how far down this would go. For Finn, we gave him some shark bait so he would ignore us for a bit. What do we see down here? I see death. Okay, I threaded the needle and I'm inside now. Oh shoot, there's an anglefish. Oh geez. I'm juking him. Oh, took him out. I'm out of oxygen. Is there oxygen up here?
The air bubbles replace your oxygen.
I don't know where they're at. Okay, a big red G on the wall. Where are these illustrious air bubbles? Are they inside the houses? I found a spotlight. I think that's what we're meant to find for the story.
What's up here?
Oh, there's bubbles. There's another spotlight.
For sight.
Don't know how many spotlights we're supposed to find.
4. Oh shoot, 4 parts.
Okay, something attacked me. Now I'm concerned what? Oh, it's Finn. Okay, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I can deal with the not having air, but Finn, leave me alone. Oh geez, this is awful. Okay, this is a fight to the death.
If you shoot an arrow at him, he runs away.
Okay. Come at me, big boy. He's not running. I hit him with an arrow and he just said, nah, you're mine. I'm at the corner of the skyscraper. Let's go.
I need it.
I don't think he put me on the bed.
I thought it did.
I'm just kind of chilling on the floor. It's equivalent to the bed, but not quite. After a quick heal using the healing salves, I was ready for take 2. This time diving all the way to the deep bottom.
Okay, so we need 4 light bulb parts.
Requires 1 mother load.
What is shaking?
I don't know what the shaking is. It's very concerning though. I guess I'm just gonna keep swimming down, and I don't think there's anything else down here.
I know where the light bulbs are supposed to go, I just don't know where.
Is this something? There's an underwater airway that I don't know how to get into. We ended up finding nothing in the deep depths, with every pass leading to a dead end, so we headed back to the raft to station it directly over the abyss. in case Finn came back and we needed a safety platform we could swim to. Good thing we did, because Finn was indeed back. I haven't explored here yet. Okay, Finn. Does Finn stop chasing if you go deep enough?
I don't know. I haven't made it deep enough because after the first time, my health hasn't regened enough for it to work.
Finn, leave me alone. I'm literally jammed in a corner. You can't reach. Oh, geez, you can reach me. I was literally jammed in a small corner where you can't fit in. Okay. Sure, I'll lose 2/3 of my items. Ha, I have no items. I just 4D chest Finn by taking no inventory because I predicted he would return. Only problem was now that I died, my health was super low and he could take me out in 2 bites. This didn't stop me from spamming him with attempts until I finally found a new area with an entrance. Locked on the other side, of course. We knew we had to find 4 spotlights to progress, but the question was where. We searched every nook and cranny we could find until Evan found the hidden spot.
Anglerfish, no.
Did you find a new spot, is what it's sounding like?
Yeah. So, you know that first place you explored?
Yeah.
Instead of staying underwater, head directly left and there's an elevator shaft. Bring a weapon for the anglerfish. That was my first mistake.
Hey, I died 25 times. Let's go.
Hey, there's a light bulb part.
Evan found the 2 remaining light bulbs, allowing me to plug them in to reveal a new tunnel to explore. Well, that's locked from the other side. Finn, I literally have no weapon. I'm concerned. He just is Nope, he was ignoring me. Okay, this is where I die. Maybe? I'm juking him. I can't see anything. Because it's pitch black. I need oxygen, but there's a shark. But luckily, swimming around blindly and bumping into all the walls worked on my side, and I found an air pocket and a secret tunnel. Oh, there's pointy things. Watch out. So I crept through the dark corridors, avoiding the spikes that could end me. My health was not doing too good, and a single poke would be all it takes. I brought nothing expecting to die from Finn, but now it backfired and was a race against my food and water supply running out. Okay, the building could stop shaking. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there's a trap there. You go. Oh, you're almost there. You see my name tag?
Yeah.
Perfect. And watch out for tripwire because deadly log thing. Oh, even more tripwires.
Did you just dodge it, or?
I jumped over it. I found crates. We have a shark dinner recipe. Okay, we're lurking, we're crawling, we're balling. Oh, okay, I'm about to run out of water.
I got coconut.
Oh.
What the?
Oh, jeez. You are a lifesaver. Okay, that buys us a little time, but we're on the clock now. Oh, hey, there's Finn. Did you see that?
No, I missed that.
Oh,
shit, what?
We eventually found the key to the motherlode. Now we just had to escape with all the precious loot we had with no weapon or armor. Okay, I think this way is the way out. Oh,
Ooh.
I recognize this door.
Oh, man.
Oh, crap. We're deep underwater right now. But there was only one way out, and that was up. After refilling our food and water bars, we went back down and found the motherlode door and entered. This time having to swim through an entire underwater section, trying not to drown or die to anglerfish since we had no armor. This went quite smoothly, and we actually found the final boss door entrance, which was promptly torn down by the Rhino Shark boss of Varuna Point. And considering the most lethal weapon I had was an arrow without a bow, we decided to go back and get geared up for the fight.
Want some soup?
Sure. How good is the soup? Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
It fell. Is it?
What?
Oh, it's down here. Vegetable soup. From eating the soup, I was beyond full, getting an entire new food bar. I chased that down with a full pail of milk, and instead of waiting 30 minutes to swim, we went straight into the fight. There he is. He's hardly a hammerhead.
Okay.
Okay, he does the charge attack. Oh, there's propane tanks in the middle.
Explosives.
Oh, I can pick these up. Oh, there he is. Do I drop it on top of him? No. Okay, arrow does nothing. I think we need to blow up the columns in here.
Okay.
Or maybe have him ram into them. Oh, or ram into an explosive at a column. Where do I put this? Oh, maybe I drop it like that. Oh, it did work. Not the explosive part, but the ramming into the column.
Can we place that in the weakened part now?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yes, you can.
Okay. There we go. Got him. Oh, I'm about to get this one. Perfect. Oh, geez, that's an explosion. There's a hole in the roof. We must investigate. Oh. Oh, it goes by floors. Oh.
There's multiple floors.
Yeah. I already had him hit one of the columns. Okay. Got him hit it twice. So now we just gotta load it with a barrel. And where's he at? He just needs to get aggroed on me. Okay, we got him blown up. Yeah, I feel like water is going to be a concern eventually for me. So if it follows the trend, I imagine the columns each have to be hit 3 times down. Oh, that is a girthy column. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. I'm out of oxygen apparently. Wait, did he knock the oxygen out of me? I swear I wasn't that low enough. Oh geez, he clipped through that column.
So we have this one big column in the center then?
Yeah. Do you have a water bottle?
Yeah.
Wasser bottle. Yes. Now oxygen. Oh no! He knocked me away from the oxygen. Okay,
There we go. Come on, come at me.
Perfect. Okay, we got one more hit. Oh, you already put it in there?
Yep, it's in there. Where is he? There he is.
Fucker. Woo!
Slay the shark.
Didn't pop for me.
Oh, it didn't give it to you?
No.
That's some bullshit.
That's exactly what I thought, but it seemed like there was nothing I could do to get the achievement. So, we moved on to the newly exposed area from the explosion and found a wind turbine we could build to charge batteries without requiring the input of biofuel, and found the key for the crane. With our new goodies, we swam back to the raft where Evan said we found a new trophy. Okay, we're on the surface. Let's see this trophy. Okay, got our standard ones.
Oh, you missed it. It's outside. It doesn't fit in there.
Oh! Oh my. I think Finn's gonna fear us now. Ooh, egg. The only thing left to do now was to operate the crane. Okay, so slight concern. Our raft is directly below all these bricks.
I think we have to move it.
It just swings back and forth and doesn't seem to do anything. Wait, it just worked. It's all the way down now. What'd you do?
I put the crane key in.
Oh.
Wouldn't you know it, I forgot the zipline tool.
You know what? So did I. Beat you down there. With the zipline tool now in hand, we could go across the gap to the new crater we put in the building, and found advanced batteries that held their charge for longer, the coordinates for next story location Temperance, and all the notes at Verona Point. We also got the Cash Collector achievement by finding all the secret loot locations noted by IG. And now the only achievement left for Verona Point was the Explosive Force one given by killing the Rhino Shark, which was bugged for me, but I had an idea. Like any respectable technology expert, I used a highly advanced technique of restarting the game.
Oh, geez.
Hey!
Hello.
I got the achievement! That is freaking amazing! With Vernon Point now finished, aside from killing 50 anglers, which will be a horrendous pain in the side later, we set the coordinates to the next story location, Temperance. Like every other travel between story missions, we tried to advance the technology of the raft. At this point in the game, we were only limited by the titanium ingots to make the new builds, such as the wind turbine or water purifier. We found these ingots by hunting down islands and using metal detectors to find treasure spots in hopes that would yield titanium. The spots could also contain paintings or tiki heads, which were required for 2 achievements. such as at this treasure spot we found the neighbor's dog, a small start to the 8 paintings we would later regret trying to do, and the only other progress we made on the raft was a paint machine to turn all the flowers we collected into paint. Not really that useful, but everything else required titanium, which we didn't have. And we were already at the island, which was a frozen winter wonderland. There was a slight concern with our clothes considering we were dressed for a beach vacation and this looked more like Antarctica. Luckily, this did not prove to be a problem, which was a relief considering monitoring food and water was already a headache enough. For this mission, I finally crafted a backpack thanks to Cusco, and the 2 extra rows of inventory space were an amazing addition. The hoarder and me could pick up all the items I would ever need. Before we embarked for the mission, we built a recycler to solve our palm leaf problem. They had an insane amount of palm leaves compared to the other resources, so to prevent us from running out of storage, they could be put into the recycler to be converted into trash cubes for the trading post. With that final touch, we set off to find the secrets Temperance was hiding by scaling the first vertical mountain we saw, clearly as the game intended. Of course, barefoot like any professional survivalist because shoes are overrated.
I'm sure walking barefoot in the snow is great for your health.
I mean, I'm just Cody Lundin out here.
We don't even have wool socks, though.
I'm the better Cody.
You don't need no socks to protect your foot. You're the real deal.
I'm a real man. I'm a real boy.
For a second, I thought you were trying to be one of the characters from Fairy Tale. Real man wouldn't wear socks. I am 100% positive this was not the route they wanted us to take.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, I actually do agree. Regardless, we found an igloo village that needed power brought to each building in order to open the doors. We found some electrical cables at the village and tried wiring up a few igloos before realizing we did not have nearly enough cables. So we stole a snowmobile and went around the island stealing the cables. Hopefully nobody else would need.
Was there another snowmobile?
Oh, appears there is. Oh geez, this is gonna be... This does not seem like Raft anymore. This is a racing game. I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, polar bear, no.
Oh no.
I was kidding about the polar bears.
I'm stuck on a mountain. Okay, I'm taking him out. Oh. Okay. Well. Oh. Oh no. I have not landed a single shot. Okay. Landing our shots. The polar bear was swiftly taken out, but soon became the beginnings of our ice bear cult. Put this on.
Oh, jeez. What was inventory again? Shoot. How did I access? Oh, T. No? Why am I dumb? There it is.
No, hold the fish. Hold the fish. That looks perfect.
Rar.
They call me Bar.
Ice bear.
I'm Ice Bear.
Ice bear. Ice bear, ride now. Ooh, yes. Achievement time. Let's go.
What achievement are we exactly going towards? Did you get anything?
No.
Okay, I didn't either. Oh! I didn't know we were going off the glacier. Oh, what'd you do? The almighty methodology of Ice Bear was already going to his head. It was only a matter of time before I too got indoctrinated into the cult.
I have a feeling this is the view they wanted us to go to. So it's very obvious which direction they want us to go.
I mean, it doesn't seem the most obvious to me. Like, why would you go towards the big green beacon? And maybe perhaps you were supposed to pick up the cables as you went towards the enclosure.
Another bear. Bear.
Bear. Ooh! I heard you say bear, but I thought cable. I was like, I want cable. Oh! I killed 10 bears finally. It does go towards that achievement.
Yeah, it looks like we have to drive around the island collecting cable. Bear.
Ice bear, no. Bad ice bear.
I'm still wearing the bear mask.
And with that takedown, I too found an ice bear mask of my very own. With me putting on the mask, our fate was sealed as the Ice Bear Pirates. From this point, we were no longer lone rafters trying to survive. We were Ice Bear, a unified force of 2 unstoppable beings, unwavering in their resolve to finish the mission. The final words anyone would hear before their demise would be Ice Bear. We still had an ample amount of fun though. 2 dudes wearing Ice Bear hats. Ooh, I see a hoop to go through. Whee! What can go wrong? We're stuck. We proceeded taking out polar bears that weren't the true ice bear and collecting all the cables we could find, allowing us to unlock the igloos, which contained ample amounts of loot, notes from the previous inhabitants, quite disturbing looking pufferfish soup, an advanced biofuel reactor blueprint, and a vending machine. This was the worst possible thing to find because the hoarder in me felt the need to buy one of everything. And with the expanded backpack, I could carry all of it. Do I have a need for a penguin plate or mug? No. We don't even have a table for them. But we do have a floor they can sit on. So I got them all. From there, we discovered a bunker with a new threat to our health.
Radiation. What the?
How bad can radiation be? I have bear mask on. Is bear mask safe? Is radiation bad?
Yeah, it goes down pretty quick.
Your health or your oxygen or...
Your health.
Even though it was bad for our health, there was a lot of good loot in there. So naturally, the capitalistic businessmen and us, we took on the risk and took turns running in there until I decided to full send it and dump all the non-essential loot from my inventory for extra space. Of course, keeping the plates in there. Go! Anything on the right still? Okay, I think you looted that room pretty good. Okay, nothing there in the far back. Ooh, I found titanium, and I am low. Low. Oh geez, I put. Ooh. I am low. But I did get titanium. From there, we went to investigate the local sketchy research tower. Doors locked from other side.
So there's another way in.
Oh geez, wait, what?
Nice. There's a hole.
With an entrance now found, we swam through some underwater caves with our anglerfish buddies from Ruined Point. Found a ladder leading to the entrance of the tower. Inside, there were a lot of notes and a stargazing map that seemed like a puzzle. Around the room, there were some constellation posters and the mad scientist's right-hand man, Henry. Henry was not very talkative, so it was up to us to solve the riddle. Some of the constellations had numbers on them, such as 2 and 8. Initially, we figured these were 2 of the numbers needed to unlock the safe, which had a 4-digit combination. This was not the case, because in our nifty little book, we somehow got these scraps of paper with a bird, pufferfish, hook, and sailboat. The numbers on the wall posters actually correspond to the number of the stars in the constellation. So, we needed to find the number of stars in the bird, pufferfish, hook, and boat to get the code, which, when used, revealed a Selene key for some unknown location and an advanced anchor. Instead of finding where the key went, we found another radioactive bunker, which was almost our downfall. Okay, what do we find in here? Are you gonna need me to save you?
No, I barely made it out.
Okay, I picked up a few titanium.
Yeah,
Okay,
I dropped dead. I'm outside the toxic waste, but I fell on the stairs.
Okay, I almost went down also. Okay, I think that's a wrap. This would not have been a problem if I had any sense of direction. I had no idea where the raft was. All I knew was it would be on the coast, so with Evan on my shoulder, I walked until there was an issue. Okay, I'm gonna put you down real quick. Do I have any water of any sorts? I have meat. You know, I feel like I'm carrying this team right now, Evan.
I can't really do anything. I don't have a mini map or anything.
Oh no.
I can't even drop supplies for you to use my food.
I'm going to go down as well.
If you're gonna go down,
I was gonna
drop
say
me and drop all your stuff.
you're roughly this place with respect to Beacon. Okay, so if I put you down there, it is being really annoying because it is pushing me off of the ice shelf while I'm trying to sporadically drop stuff. Okay, I successfully dropped everything. And then there is just a path spewing out of your body. So it should be a good landmark to find. All I could do now was trek into the distance in hopes of finding the raft. My arms will be safe until they despawn, so I just had to keep moving forward in pursuit of a raft that may not even exist. All around me was a wasteland of ice, no landmark in sight to use as a reference to locate Evan, even if I did find a raft. Time was not on my side, as my vision turned to gray. Okay, everything's turning gray. That is always good. My time is nigh for this world. I guess I'll lose 2/3 of my inventory. Okay, now, All we need is water and potato. With only the bare essentials, I set off to retrieve Evan's body and my drop supplies. It was a race against time because my items could despawn at any second. I knew if I went counterclockwise around the island, I would eventually find it. The only question was when, and if in time. Oh, I might not have been far away where I died. That big bulbous piece of ice is a good sign. I might have actually been going the right way. I see Christmas tree. So now, I didn't leave you in a particularly noticeable spot, which in hindsight I should have. Oh! I was stupid close. I was so close to getting to the boat. I was so close. It is unfathomable how close I was. Oh, things are despawning. Oh, crap. Titanium, do not. Is backpack here? Okay, I picked up titanium. Oh, there's backpack. This freaking ice is gonna be the bane of my existence. Luckily, only 6 of the items managed to despawn. I thought I recognized that piece of ice. So, how's it been?
I've been sleepy.
You've been in the cryo storage for a little bit. Okay, so big boulder was there. I think I see Raft. Oh yeah, I see the shark. I'm curious as to where I died, because big bulbous ice block and then boat is right there. On the bright side, I was able to bring Evan back to the raft to revive, and the titanium was safe. Most importantly, my penguin plates, potted plants, penguin mugs, and Dome Sweet Dome welcome mat were also safe and added to the hoarding collection. While we were back on the raft, we took the opportunity to use the freshly obtained titanium from the radioactive bunkers. We settled on using the titanium ingots to craft the water purifier and the wind turbine. The wind turbine could recharge up to 4 batteries at the cost of free, so that was a clear improvement over having to use biofuel. As for the water purifier, it needed to be located near a body of water, so it was quite vulnerable to Finn, and you know how Finn hates technology. So hopefully the circular platforms would protect it. This was also a huge improvement because it didn't require us to refill it with salt water, and it stored a huge quantity of fresh water, so refilling the water bottles to the max was super easy. We just had to keep an eye on the battery and replace it when it was dead. After a quick restock on water, food, and an assortment of smoothies, because I felt fancy, we set off to the most logical place where the Selene key would go, the big shiny beacon in the middle of the island, which turned out to be a nuclear reactor that looked like it could blow at any moment, so we should probably fix this very quickly. We chucked on our hazmat suits and went to work. So here's your tutorial on how to fix a nuclear reactor. There should be some signs on the wall with different elements and a corresponding number. Check those into a few computers and the door will open. Go through this door and you will find some gigantic bugs. Don't worry about them yet. The glass should hold hopefully, but try not to anger them and move on to the next lockdown zone quickly. Remember to replace your suit regularly because there will be radiation everywhere. The suit will protect you for the most part. There will be some bugs in the underground plumbing areas, so make sure you have a fellow co-worker to assist in neutralizing them. One of you can turn the wheel while getting nibbled gently by the bug, while the other takes it out. With the plumbing now fixed, continue on to our state-of-the-art security system of high-powered lasers bouncing off of mirrors. Don't worry about eye protection because these lasers will penetrate through your skin quite easily, so just avoid touching them altogether. Once you line up the mirrors and fry the lock on the door, continue on and repeat this laser process, but with obstacles conveniently in the way and radiation everywhere. This should encourage you to solve it quickly. Once the door is open, continue further into the facility and make sure to pick up control rods as you go along. We store them sporadically throughout the entire facility to ensure everyone is running around frantically in a panic when an emergency inevitably happens. Insert the control rods into the central control panel to gain access to the nuclear reactor. Here, you get to play with the bugs. This is a 2-man job where one of you play bug exterminator, while the other defuses a nuclear bomb that once was a reactor. Don't worry about the meat you pick up from the bugs. I assure you it is edible and has been marked as red meat even before the apocalypse. If you did everything right, the nuclear reactor should be defused, and your suit should just have disintegrated, leaving you at half health. Congratulations, you have now become a nuclear mechanic. which granted us access to the loot room.
The coin?
Coin.
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 Ooh. I see a note. We didn't find all the notes.
Oh.
Oh, electric smelter. So everything can be literally converted to batteries. That is epic. Oh. Why, hello there. I just pulled the lever and this guy popped out.
Hey, we got them all.
All playable characters. And he fades out of reality like the other ones. We also found the coordinates to the final story location, Utopia. But before we could embark, there were a few things left to do at Temperance. For starters, we wanted to make sure all the loot from the radioactive bunkers that we almost died to were completely looted. So, I put on a radioactive suit at the reactor and hightailed it to the bunker in hopes the suit would still have some durability. Surprisingly, it actually did, and when I got there, it was no longer radioactive. So, us making death-defying runs into the radiation was entirely unnecessary, but at least fun. We also missed a note at the Mad Scientist Tower because, as usual, we entered from the back and it was on the front gate. It was retrieved and gave us the achievement for finding all the notes, so here we come, Utopia.
Can we get the snowmobile on the raft and keep it?
I'd say we're gonna do that. Okay, where's Raft? Ah, there's Raft. I'm gunning it. Okay. Snowmobile is ours.
Let's go.
Let's see if this works. Turn on the engines. Full reverse. What? No, snowmobile.
It's floating.
Oh.
Oh, there it went.
It had to catch up with our BSery.
Oh.
On to Utopia it is what we could do if our raft was not so chunky. We expand our foundation a little bit too much and needed to add a third motor to move this massive beast of a raft. After a little construction, we just set our course at light speed to the end game. In no time, it was in our sights. The remains of what once was a city with piercing skyscrapers, now just some pebbles in the ocean. This was the end of our trail we had been following, so it could be either the utopia of our dreams allowing us to rebuild civilization, or it could be yet another dead end, leaving Evan and me as the lone survivors. Along with Finn, I guess. Without any delay, we got fully equipped with food, water, and weapons, and we were ready for anything.
There's bugs.
Bugs?
Yeah, when I dig up these holes.
Oh, ow,
bugs.
they hurt. From a quick search of the place, we discovered we would need to solve a lot of puzzles, like acquiring a harpoon to reach the skyscraper, finding 3 parts of the data code to unlock a door, and the master key to unlock this heavily guarded door. Evan found an entrance key, which was helpful, but only if we found the other one to unlock this double locked door. There was also a crop area where we could dig up spots and rotate water pipelines to redirect water flow. The only problem was we had no working water supply. We were also not alone, with hyenas patrolling the block. Unfortunate for them, the weight of the ice bear was too much, and we took them out. With all these puzzles, we were starting to feel overwhelmed, but eventually found the starting domino to our solution. The place the hyenas were guarding had crates we were able to stack. This allowed us to find not just 1, but 2 electrical cables. So, we found a generator and connected the cables to the rooftops until the water was gloriously flowing to the crop plots. With the flowing water, we had to rotate different sections of a circle to eventually have the water reach the desired outlet. This took more brain power than I'd like to admit, but we eventually did it on one of them. Now we just had to do it 2 more times, which went quite a bit faster, eventually pumping the water into a container to raise the water level so we could reach the carbon monoxide canister for the harpoon. Now we just had to dig up all of these holes to hopefully find the data codes, almost always yielding a pile of bugs that attacked us. I don't know if there's some way to logically solve what holes have the code, but we eventually found one after 3 minutes of digging, only leaving us with 2 more to find. And in no time, something interesting happened. Our RNG really sucks at digging up these things, since we found only one of the data codes. Oh, there's another one.
We found another one.
Oh, yep, that was me. I don't know if you caught that, but we just uncovered both of them at the same exact time. My brother and I thought that we only covered one though, so we proceeded to dig. And dig. So much that I broke not just one, but 2 completely new shovels. We just figured our RNG really sucked. So we dug holes for 10 minutes straight, not even knowing we would never find anything. Wait, what? We have all 3 of them. You wanna know how I know? I opened the door. When would it I guess maybe when we were digging we unlocked 2 at the same time. Yes, we did pass Nahan. But at least we finally had the harpoon and found an even bigger backpack we could craft to hold more items. But no time to craft that because we now get to use our new harpoon to blast a hole in the nearest skyscraper. And zipline across, giving me the achievement for going 500 meters on a zipline. And inside the skyscraper we found the second entrance key, allowing us to unlock the doors to the skyscraper below. One short elevator ride later, and we found ourselves face to face with a parkour section. All we had to do was be smarter than a series of rotating fans, which was challenging at points. We eventually made it across to the other side and found a hammer, but was missing a cog which was at the beginning of the parkour course. To get the cog, there was an elevator puzzle where they had to be raised to a certain level by playing weights on the other side. I want to give myself a 1, remove the 3, and then give myself a 2. Is this where we want to be? Or is it 1 level up?
1 level up.
Haha!
Perfect.
And I was just spamming buttons. That's when we met Olaf. Not the snowman, the tyrannical leader of Utopia that imprisoned all of humanity. He wasn't quite happy to see us, and I can only imagine what he thought, considering we were both wearing polar bear heads. Luckily, he quickly fled the scene, clearly shook by the ice bear pirates that could solve puzzles meant for elementary kids. We used those skills to solve yet another elevator puzzle, so we could finally bring the cog to the parkour area to fix the elevator, which in theory shouldn't be hard since I've solved it once before, but I proceeded to fail at it for 10 minutes straight. We don't have to talk about that though, because of the power of editing. Then the elevator was fixed, which Olaf clearly didn't like. Hold, that's a bomb. That's a lot of bombs. Can I hit him with arrows?
I was thinking about that.
He ducked. Can I pick up bomb? I cannot pick up bomb.
So there's a puzzle we need to solve while he's throwing stuff at us.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up every single crate known in existence.
Oh, we just have to get up there.
Ha! Hey, I caught him. He's running! Break his ankles! Oh shoot, he closed the door on us. He may have gotten away, but not for long. We were hot on his heels, and he was apparently scared of us, so he used pet hyenas to try and deter us. Ah! Oh! Get off of him! He doesn't taste good. Ah! Wait, how do you break off? Do you just whack him with your machete? Okay. Up to safe ground. Now where do we go from here? Oh, we gotta make another staircase. Okay.
You gotta be kidding me.
Did you get downed?
Yeah, they incapacitated me.
Ah! Oh shoot! Ah! Bad. Okay, I picked you up. I guess we got. Oh no! Bad. Ah! Oh, we can't run out of here. I don't think.
No, I think you're gonna have to finish the room.
Oh jeez. Ah! I want to get to my safe place. Okay, I did not bring any healing salve. That is quite the distance to stack up. Oh jeez, he can't throw a bomb up here. Okay, I'm probably screwed. That's when I locked in. No need to hide anymore because it was him locked in here with me. Crate after crate, the tower kept getting taller. I knew he was quivering with fear as each box moved me closer to him. Nobody takes out an ice bear without dire consequences. Nothing could stop me but death itself. And I died. Yeah, pretty anticlimactic, but every hero's journey does have its struggles. Let's hope mine isn't losing the good 2/3 of my inventory. Well, I just lost all my food, water, and melee weapons, but did get to keep a crippled bow and a rock. No matter, a little food gathering and crafting later, and we were ready to go for take 2. Evan geared up a bit faster, so by the time I got back, Olaf already ran away like the pansy he is. Okay, Olaf, you took my food. I can't let that stand. We followed his escape path and found him with an unsettlingly large guard hyena on the slightly radioactive side. Since we were official nuclear mechanics from Temperance, we jumped into the ring for the final fight. It all came down to this. We would either save humanity from Olaf or become hyena food. Oh, that guy doesn't look that big. He looked bigger on the platform. Okay, I hit him once.
Is he bleeding?
Is that the ooze on the ground, maybe? Oh,
Is he healing now?
he reflects bullets. I think you have to hit him from the side, maybe. Oh, geez, he does damage. How do you dodge that? Maybe you need to get it from behind. Maybe that's the trick.
No, he's in attack mode now.
Oh, I can't do anything. What? Ah! I do not know what that looks like for you, but that was honestly horrifying. Oh, he's not glowing anymore, so we did something. I'm out of bows.
He's in attack mode now.
He's throwing a tantrum. Oh, geez. I don't have any non-machete. Oh, I'll pick the arrows off of him. Okay, I picked up 2 arrows.
Recycle the arrows.
Oh, I shot. Oh, okay. He's doing a lot of damage. How do you even run fast enough? Do you have any healing salve? Because I feel like. Oh, I'm gonna go down.
I threw all of it.
Okay.
Ah! Get off of me!
I'll thwack him. I don't know if I helped any. Watch out behind you. Or how many arrows do you have?
2. Ah.
Oh, let's go.
Can I have a healing salve?
Yeah.
Just need 1.
I think I can allow it. That's all we have left, 1. With the boss now defeated, naturally we tried on his face and chased down the mastermind behind the plan. I'm not one for forgiveness, so I pushed him off the skyscraper and we went on our way with the game now beat. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm just kidding. He actually fell maybe a few feet and is quite alright, allowing us to steal his master key and free all the imprisoned people, letting humanity live on and start to flourish once more. With that, we have beaten the game, but not to 100% completion. So we stole every bit of food the people we just rescued conveniently put out for us, and went sailing out to sea so we could truly beat the game of Raft. By getting all 104 of the achievements, surviving 365 days, and building a massive pirate ship that is fully automated. Let's lay out the plan on how to get all 104 of the achievements. My brother and I have already played through the entire story of Raft, along the way getting all the achievements you're guaranteed to get with no effort, and the boring ones such as collecting all the notes at every story location. That brings our total achievement count up to 65 of the 104, so over halfway there, but saving the hardest for last. To get the final 39 achievements, there are 3 phases to our plan. We must become the most ruthless pirates known man, build a ridiculously huge pirate ship, and survive 365 days. I'll be explaining the achievements as we go, so let's start phase 1. A majority of the remaining achievements require you to completely drain every island you find of all the resources. Oh, these silly animals are living on this island? Not anymore, because we have to kill 50 of all of them. Some animals are lucky though, and only get caught and brought to the raft to be used as farm animals for resources. We also need 50 of them. Now that the islands are completely devoid of life, we also need to harvest all the treasure until we eventually find all the extremely rare 8 dev paintings and 4 tikis. Now that there are no animals and no loot on the island, we can head back to the raft and move on to the next island and repeat the process. Watching us do this 50 times will be quite boring to watch, so most of the pillaging and slaughtering will be done in the background while we get the other achievements, starting with the trading post that we have completely neglected up until now. On every big island, there is a trading post that accepts the trash cubes made at a recycler for currency. With the cubes, you can buy bait so that you can catch special fish that can be traded in for trading coins, which is yet another currency needed to buy recipes or ingredients. By doing trades, it levels up the trader to higher tiers with better items, which were required for several achievements. So with my freshly acquired bait, I went fishing through the night and got a ton of valuable fish. They got traded in for coins, leveling up the trader and allowing me to buy something possibly useful like a cooking recipe, but instead got a wardrobe, using up all our remaining trash cubes so we would need to make more back at the raft. I thought the wardrobe was useful because we needed to find all the crafting recipes, but it was instead a placeable cabinet that let me change my shirt. Not useful in the least bit, and I kept my plaid flannel on, so we never actually used it. I made sure to take out my disappointment and aggression on the random boar. I had to make sure there were no witnesses, so I also kidnapped the bird that saw it all happen. Get your boar! Woo!
You captured a rare one.
I was gonna say, he looks different.
He looks like an eagle.
He's ours now. Well, that was easy to find a rare one. Literally the second one we found in existence. Name the animal.
Baldy.
Welcome aboard, Baldy. You've been enlisted. What did we name our other guy? Ah, yes, Dick. I also paid off the trader with more fish to keep him quiet as well. As for how we made the trash cubes, we were still scrounging up all the palm leaves we could find and shoving them into the recycler. They didn't have much use in craft recipes, so being a cube of trash was more valuable. After a lot of fish trading with the trader, he ranked up to the second tier, giving us an achievement. Now we just needed, 3,000 more points to get to tier 3? What kind of inflation is this? For tier 1 we needed only 300 with each fish giving 10 points. That's 300 more fish. Nah, I'm done with this. We'll tackle this later. On the bright side, we unburied the first of the 4 tikis we needed to find. We wanted to make sure it was useful, so it served as a fairly effective alarm clock. From all the treasure spots, we found 12 ingots of titanium, so we were able to upgrade to an electric grill and electric smelter. Since the electric smelter took 10 wet bricks that needed to be placed on the ground to dry, I took the opportunity to make an Easter egg hunt on the raft and see if Evan could find all of them. Some spots were easy while others were borderline impossible, like this brick behind the chest storage. While I hid the bricks, Evan was productive and somehow found a second tiki head already. I promise you, these tikis are rare and we just got insanely lucky at the beginning. We will definitely get humbled later on. Before the scavenger hunt started, I placed the electric smelter and oh my god, it had 6 cooking spots. I can cook an entire shark at the same time. It being battery powered was also huge, allowing us to save up on our wood supply for the huge build project to come. With the bricks now dry and able to be picked up, the scavenger hunt could begin. All I needed was Evan. Oh, there he is. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me how many you're at.
I have 2 right now.
So,
3, 4.
Did you go inside?
5. Not yet.
Okay.
6.
Oh,
7.
he found it. Okay. Finn, we're in the middle of a game.
There's 10 of them, right?
Yes, there are 10 of them. And I can confirm you did pass 2 of them. I don't know where the third one is, which is concerning, but... Oh. I do know where the last 3 are. He's a-looking. Oh, is he cooking? He's cooking. There's 1 outside and 1 inside. And I can confirm that you have crossed the path of both of them, but that's also not helpful because you've been across the entire boat. The place where this one's hidden at, you've looked thoroughly at. And I'm surprised you haven't seen it. Well, how the heck did you get back there? Oh, there you are.
I don't know where else to look.
You've been going counterclockwise, so I think maybe clockwise might
Oh.
get it. Well, you found the one
outside. Oh.
Yeah.
What?
I think you were always going counterclockwise, so you were on the wrong side of the chest. With the blocks now found and dried, we built the new electric smelter, and it was quite big for a small interior. Sure, it looked like it was lighting the roof on fire from above, but if you move the bird nest over, it covers the problem. It smelted 3 ores at the same time and also ran on battery, saving us from using our wood supply. For the first time, we actually had wood in our storage system instead of having to retrieve it from nets or fish it with the hook. We did some more fishing for the trader fish, where I gave the advanced lure a shot. which caught different fish than the simple bait. And when I went to the trader, they gave 100 reputation instead of 10. So we have been building reputation the hard way. At least we caught it now, so I bought 10 advanced lures yielding 2,000 reputation once we caught the fish, which would almost max out the trader. While on the island, we also dug up some treasure, finding another dev painting, along with our 20th treasure for an achievement. We also kidnapped the llama and made sure to give him a good name. Aw. Wait. Did you hit it with an arrow or did I get him with a machete?
I didn't hit him, you got him.
Let's go. I'm surprised that even worked. A few islands later, we found possibly the best treasure we came across. It had 4 titanium and a dev painting. As a frame of reference, you're usually lucky to get 1 titanium and no dev painting. With this excitement of all the good loot, I forgot something at the island. Wait, you're still at the island?
I'm still at the island.
Please tell me you're joking.
No, I didn't realize you left.
Oh no, that's good. That's a good. The boat stopped. We hit a brick wall. That's what it is.
So I'm too far away.
I think that's what happened. Oh, we could also be out of fuel. I literally just packed up and left the island. I was like, okay, there's nothing more we can do here. We found the treasure.
Yeah, I was collecting metal and sand and stuff, and then I just like get to the top of the island. I'm like, where's our boat?
Oh, it's moving now. Wait, did you start swimming towards us or something?
No, I moved to the different side of the island, but...
Okay, well, we're in reverse? Yes, we're in reverse now. So we're on our way to pick you up, hopefully. Finn, this is not the time. This is a crisis. But I can't...
Oh yeah, I think I see you coming in. Yeah, that light was you.
Let's go! The beacon of hope.
I don't like that. Magically, resources are spawning into the water. Luckily, I had enough food and water to wait.
It didn't even cross my mind. Hey, it seems a little quiet on this raft. I haven't seen Evan for a bit.
Right, I'm on the raft. Reverse.
With the other half of the crew on board this time, we could continue our pillaging. With the titanium, we can make an engine control unit to automatically control the motors and anchor from the steering wheel instead of having to run to each one and turn them on manually. This was especially useful when docking an island since you could stop on a dime. As our technology advanced, so did our hoarding of resources, noted by us expanding the storage to 20 chests, allowing the game to call out our hoarding problem. I also fit in a little more fishing between the islands, using up the 20 advanced bait, which was in the nick of time since we stumbled upon another big island that would have a trading post. Once on the island, we caught our 10th employee, so this guy will be working for us from now on, while this guy won't. Once I made it to the trader, he received all of my fish, and we were 40 short, so I got some more bait, caught another fish, traded said fish, and got the achievement for reaching tier 3 at the trader. Now we needed to purchase all the blueprints he had to offer, which meant we would need even more trash cubes and even more fishing for trade coins. Right now we were able to afford the advanced small crop plot blueprint, which I guess was marginally better than the standard one. The other thing about large islands is they have pufferfish at them, so we always took the opportunity to make that not the case. It was during these hunting trips that I realized sometimes I wasn't able to loot the bodies of the pufferfish. If you remember the problem I had earlier with the achievements not tracking, this was a side effect. Every time I couldn't loot an animal I just killed, we would check our achievement progress and Evan's would go up while mine didn't. There was no way to fix the problem, so I just had to kill over 50 of every animal until the game decided I was worthy. This sucked quite a bit, but it also meant more ecological damage to the environment, so I was on board. As a frame of reference, here is our head trophy box so far. This is just the beginning of what our collection will grow to. On the bright side, I no longer felt too bad about leaving Evan on an island since he just did the same to me. On the next island, we had even more trash cubes and more than enough trade coins to get the detail plank blueprint, leaving only the medium and large crop plot and the canteen left to get. The looting problem was also not exclusive to the pufferfish. Oh, almost scared the seagull. Got him. He doesn't even know it. Wait, what? He's glitched. Huh. We have a pet seagull. I didn't take my arrow from him. Okay, I don't know what to think of this. Wait, what? The seagull disappeared. Even though we couldn't keep the seagull as a pet, we discovered the eggs from the chickens were overpowered when used in the refinery. Oh my lord.
It takes like 3 eggs to fill it up.
Potatoes are not the way anymore. This new discovery drew our attention to the second ingredient for biofuel, honey. We currently had only 2 beehives and could use way more. There was also an achievement for catching 25 bees and placing 10 beehives. So we went back to the bear island and took the opportunity to capture more bees and take out an insane amount of bears. It also served as an amazing food source, yielding 17 pieces of raw meat that definitely weren't radioactive bugs. It was a good thing we started expanding our bee setup because our biofuel supply had dried up. We were still producing it at a slow rate, but no longer had a backlog from all the story mission locations and used up our last 3. All the island hopping was taxing on our biofuel supply. At the next island, I traded for the canteen blueprint, only leaving the 2 farm plots left to buy. When I got back to the raft, Karma caught up to me and made me pay for the time I left Evan on the island. Wait, what? Evan, something weird happened.
Where are you?
I'm back on the island. I don't know how I got here. I don't know what happened. Did you see me pop out of reality?
I saw you.
Okay, I'm on board. Holy. Okay, that's a lot of beehives.
Oh, you just noticed that?
I just noticed that. I didn't know we had this many bees. Weird teleportation glitch aside, the canteen was so overpowered.
It empties the drinking fountain.
Oh. Okay, that is disgustingly amazing. If we run out of water now, we're doing something wrong. With all the new beehives and titanium from the island hopping, we could craft the advanced refinery, which was leagues better than the old one, because it had a massive honey and compost storage, so it could produce biofuel for longer and feed directly into the storage tanks powering the motors, which was filling up quite fast and actually keeping up with the demands of our motors. This let us keep looting island after island until we finally built up enough trash cubes to buy the final 2 blueprints, the advanced, medium, and large crop plots. All left to do now was to return back to the raft and research them. Before I returned, I found an advanced scarecrow we could also buy, the ultimate cow that wouldn't break. So I knew what I would be saving for the next time we found the trader. Kyle would return and it would be a glorious day. We would build him better than last time, and hopefully no seagulls could ever take him away from us again. Once back at the raft, we researched the blueprints, and they apparently weren't the final blueprints because we didn't get the achievement. This meant we probably missed one on a story island that we'll have to find later, which apparently wasn't the case because when Evan and I logged off for the day, the next time we logged back on, we got the achievement. Another win for restarting the game, I guess. The first island we looted was also a great start to the day. Ooh, trick shot. There's 2 birds on the boat. Okay, that was about there. I got him!
I got him.
Second try. Can I go 2 for 2? Oh, wait.
You got him.
Oh, I went 2 for 2! No shot. We must have played this game a bit or something. It's a really good one. We found the vault.
Ooh.
We got 3 titanium and 2 paintings. 4 titanium and 2 paintings. Getting 2 paintings may sound like a huge win, but in reality, you can get duplicate paintings, which is what happened for one of them. This put us at 5 of the 8 dev paintings and would only get harder from here, with the likelihood of repeat painting only increasing. This is also the point where we got stuck in 7 Island and have no idea how to get unstuck. So we're going forwards, flip it. Is the anchor down? No, anchor is not down. We're just stuck. Yeah, they are going backwards. Somebody's gonna have to get out and push.
Fuel's fine, so I don't understand what the problem is.
I'm gonna get out an oar and paddle. I'm solving the problem. We're mostly unstuck. We're stuck on something. What if I paddle this way? Wait, are we free? Nope, we're stuck. Stroke, stroke, stroke. The island wants us to be one with it. I refuse. Okay. Oh, we're making headway now. Oh, we got 2 men on the job. We got this. Okay, I think we might be out far enough. I'm going to do a risky thing. Go forwards and all the way to the right. And it's not doing nothing. And Finn, this is not the time. We're stuck. Oh yeah, we're full on fuel on both the sides. Anything under the raft? There's a rudder, but the rudder is good. There's a fin. Fin is annoying. Maybe it'll start moving if I go on the island. Maybe if I hit it with a bow. Maybe if I hit you with a bow.
It's just not moving at all.
Okay, let's try embracing the way it's trying to make us go and paddle into the... Nope, it doesn't let us paddle into the island either. Oh, so I'm glitching into the island now. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Did I fix it? Wait. Oh, I thought we were fixed. We were getting so far out.
It's not like we accidentally built into the island.
How about this? What if we sleep? Maybe the game will sort itself out. And verdict says nothing changed. Oh, except I'm stupid dehydrated.
The only thing I'm seeing from what I've read is that the wind is blowing us into the island and it's just too strong. It's stalling out the motors.
Our goat is Jesus. He's walking on water. Oh, you made another motor? Ah, I see how it is. All motors go.
Let's go away from the island.
There's no wind. Oh, there's the first paddle broken. Did we get any farther?
We're away from the island. I don't know what we're stuck on.
Oh, so was my paddling actually helping?
Don't know. I don't get it.
No, we're off of the island.
What happens if I exit the game and reload the game?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's what we gotta do at this point. Restarting the game came in for the win once more. We were finally free from the island's grasp. If any of you know what or why this happened, please let me know in the comments. This glitch alone tormented us for half an hour, and I have no idea why. After that disaster, everything seemed to flow so easily with all the new electric buildings in place. The windmill would charge batteries and stockpile up to 4. When one died, we would just swap it out and recharge the dead one. These advancements were made possible by all the treasures we unburied, this being our 50th for the achievement. The dig spots could be either a trash pile like this one with bad loot, a briefcase that was mediocre but could contain titanium or a painting, and the vaults that were extremely good containing bigger quantities of titanium, paintings, and cassette tapes. At this point, we had built all the advanced buildings we needed, so we could afford to pump whatever titanium we found into advanced batteries that lasted longer, or titanium tools. Even though the raft was advancing, we were still making hilarious mistakes that made the game fun. But vault. 3 titanium and 1 painting. I think it's a new painting. I must go verify. Wait, is the boat not anchored?
It's not anchored. I'm swimming towards it right now.
Jeez. No. Okay, and it is a new painting. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the 8. We're making decent progress. There were still some improvements we could make to the raft though. Currently, we let all the captured animals freely roam the raft without having direct access to the grass plots to eat. To fix that, we would move our grass plots to a fenced area with a sprinkler to automatically grow the grass. With the animals now able to eat, they could produce eggs more reliably to be used as fuel for the refinery. To give the animal pen a test run, we left the raft to raid the abandoned yacht to work towards the Kill 50 Lurkers achievement. This one was a slight pain because the lurkers only spawned at stored locations. From that quick 10-minute run, the pen had produced 5 eggs, so our concern for battlefield production was a thing of the past. Before we left the yacht for good, we went back in for one more run to exterminate the last of the rats and actually got the achievement already without having to visit another stored location. For this achievement, I only had to kill one more lurker than Evan, so this made me a little optimistic for the other kill achievements. Another good compost item for the battlefield refinery was goat milk, but we didn't have that many of them, so the chickens were still the way to go. The only downside was when you pick up the eggs, the chicken often got in the way, forcing you to pick them up and give them attention. There's no PETA in this world, so that's not allowed in this farm. While we sailed around looting islands, we also were looking for the elusive Plain Island, similar to the boat island we found on day 8 of this world with a spawn chance of 2%. A crazy low number that actually seemed accurate compared to how soon we found the boat island. Every island resembling its shape as we approached it would fill me with hope and excitement, think we finally found it, but it was never the right one, so we would have to keep searching as we pursued other achievements. This island in particular had a tiki head on it that was already a repeat like we were experiencing with the paintings, so I see a lot of grinding in our future. There were at least some easy achievements like disrupting 20 of the butler robots. Finn still didn't like progress though, eating our water purifier, which hurt, but was nice to know he still took an interest in us. Taking out 50 of the anglerfish was going to be a challenge though. I currently sat at 6 while Evan was at 8, and they only spawned at Verona Point and the ice caves below Temperance. Oh, me. Finn! What? Did you see that? Finn just came screaming from inside a hotel. It's like, bud, you should not be up here. The problem with them having only 2 spawn locations was there were only 6 easily accessible at Verona. That meant at a minimum we would need to make 8 trips between story islands, not even considering only half of the ones I took out counted towards the achievement, since we were playing in multiplayer. But it was still fun working towards the goal, getting the 10 angler achievement on this siege attempt. Finn wasn't helping much, glitching through the walls to attack us and glitching back out when we fought back. There were 2 anglers in the bottom section of Verona Point we could take out, but they were quite out of the way, and ferrying between islands seemed better. We also tried relogging to see if they would respawn, which they didn't because the game saved every time the world was left by the host. Instead of committing to killing anglers for the next 5 hours, we wanted to instead work towards the achievements tied to the standard islands. Aside from massacring and kidnapping shiny animals, we also needed to buy all the cooking recipes and ingredients from the trader for another achievement of eating all the items in Raft. There was also another repeat painting on this island. To show you how bad our luck was on these paintings, here's the wall of despair with all the paintings we had in their abundance of repeats. I don't understand the coding logic of repeating paintings when you haven't yet discovered them all. I think it would have been much better to have the first 8 paintings all be a new one and then start repeating, but I guess the developers wanted to evoke pain and suffering, which I guess a person stranded on a raft would experience. So it does make sense. We did mosey our way to Temperance eventually to see how many anglers would spawn here compared to Verona Point. There were only 2 in the caves, so it was just better to hunt them at Verona Point and raft far enough away to respawn them. God, what the heck? That bird got yeeted. To prepare for the mega pirate ship build project, we built a mega net on the front of the raft to capture all the trash we passed as we went from island to island. Even more island treasures were uncovered until we found another tiki head. It's a tiki head. Is it a good one? Please be different. No.
Are you kidding me? It's a
How?
repeat.
How do we get the 3rd of this kind? Okay, I guess we'll start our own totem pole of just the same kind. I think I've displayed to you enough how much of a nuisance these repeat heads and paintings have been, so I'll let you know when we find the rest. Even though we weren't having any luck with the tikis, at least we found a cool duck. Also, to drive the point home of having to raid so many islands, we have 40 extra titanium in our storage from all the treasure spots we found. We don't even need titanium anymore, but I guess I'll make another storage cabinet because I can. Why not a 3rd one to store our illegal quantities of wood? From looting all these treasures, I also got the Kill 50 Bear achievement. The rest of the animals were soon to follow, with this being my favorite encounter. There he is. Aw, my arrow barely missed him. I'm out of ammo. No. Oh, that was awesome.
You got him.
That was sick. I also didn't notice at the time, but my bow broke on this final shot, along with me using my final arrow. If you remember me saying I was going to get Kyle from the trader and then proceeded to buy cooking recipes instead, here's Kyle 2.0. We built him bigger and better than last time, with laser beam eyes to exact his revenge on the seagulls that once killed him. Like what Evan and I did to this creature, but not what we did to this awesome red chicken that was clearly a cardinal in disguise. In honor of Kyle, I also took out my 50th seagull. On a different note, do you know what's better than having 3 repeat totems? Having 4! At least PETA doesn't exist to claim this is somehow not a safe living condition for these animals. The wood storage was also starting to be a problem again, so we shoved another storage in from the old one and called it good for now. Oh, is that the plain island? No, of course not. But we are going to Tangara to find a secret elevator floor. Considering how buggy this game has been to assure I got the achievement, we saved in the elevator. Big mistake. When I spawned back in, I was below the map, which did admittedly look quite cool, but I prefer not to be in the void of nothingness. Luckily, I could just swim out, run back to the elevator, press the secret button, and listen to elevator music. And find some okayish loot and a cassette tape we never listened to. Well, this has to be the plain island for sure. It was not. As usual, I took out my frustration on the local population of screechers. I too love burying my treasure in the cliff face. There's another vault and it has a painting. Is it new? Nope, it's another repeat. At least we got a toy robot from it though. Our wood storage got filled yet again. Time for a third one. And our 50th friend. If you're wondering how the pufferfish slaying was going, not very good. Evan just got the achievement and here I am at 36. So I have killed 50, but not in the game's eyes. I guess even more pufferfish will have to suffer, along with me. Unlike Finn here, who I am fighting for the final time. I don't die that easily. Oh, okay. Conflicting results. I took out Finn and got the achievement, but he incapacitated me.
Task successfully failed.
In case there was any doubt in the achievement not tracking, here is me starting at 43 pufferfish, so in theory, taking out 7 should give me the achievement. That was me taking out 8 of them and no achievement, and we are at 48, so only 5 of the 8 counted. Above 60%, so I guess passing? Regardless, we eventually got there. Yes, we got it! Let's go! I can stop doing manslaughter on all the pufferfish. I think they're extinct at this point. With how the game had been poorly treating me with the kill achievements, I was kind of done with their shenanigans, so let's break the game real quick. Here is a Hook 5000 item achievement. We are not even close and don't really want to do it legitimately, so let's expedite the process. In theory, dumping 2 stacks of 600 paint into the ocean should count as picking up 1200 items with the hook, but it doesn't. That's why instead, you drop out each piece of paint individually into the water, and when you have a decent amount of 200 or so, pull it in. Oh geez, there's a bit of lag there. And in theory, it should all count. For Evan, all the items did count, but for me, not quite so. For example, that is a nugget of 400 total pieces of paint. I'm currently at 972 for the achievement. We'll see. In theory, I should now have 1,372, but it only counted 42 of the boxes. That is alright though. This tells me it works, just taking an insane amount of tax every exchange. That's why we optimize by chucking out a ton of items and then completely filling your inventory to block the items from re-entering, and you get this. A repeatable cycle where you don't have to rethrow out the items every time. So now just chuck out well over 1,000 items into the water and you should get it in no time. Processing wise. I'm gonna pull up my frame rate. So I'm at 35 frames staring at that. 40 whenever I don't, and whenever I pick it up, I dropped to 19. I love how it's just kind of like a caterpillar coming back to the surface. Whenever you look at it down there, it's like bloop. Sea turtle. Sea turtle. Can I? Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh no. What happened? I'm cleaning out the mess. Don't worry.
So you went up 2,000 today.
Oh, there it is. I don't even feel the slightest bit of bad for not doing the achievement properly, considering it wasn't even tracking all my items. From the first initial test, I would have had to pick up 19,047 items. No, thank you. It was also at this point where we discovered save scumming. The game usually saves upon exiting the game, but if you dig into the files and pull out a past save, you can load it. We tried this on the Tikis, but their loot was fixed once the dig site was assigned, leaving us to keep getting useless duplicates. We were able to save scum at Verna Point and get the Angler achievement, the rarest one in the game. We also found a use for save scumming the treasure spots for the 2 remaining dev paintings. These loot tables weren't static and would change every reload. The only challenge was I glitched through any and all islands when I logged into the game. So each time I had to find a slight ledge under the island, shimmy my way up to find the treasure and open it. We did this countless times, sometimes having titanium, a bunch of trash, even more trash, paintings we already had, barely anything, but eventually, whatever this painting is, dev painting 7 of 8. Now we just need one more suitcase or vault and we'd have them all. The game was not the biggest fan of this, but nobody was asking. On our way to find the perfect island for save scumming, we decided to grind out the rest of the boars. As a frame of reference, Evan got the achievement when I was only at 33, so... Hey, I got it. Oh, I'm in the weird position again also. I can loot it though.
You can loot it.
Yeah.
And get out.
Oh yeah, I can get myself out here. Wait, oh, actually, oh geez.
Well, what the heck?
I went back to my homeland. With the boar hunting now behind us, we were still searching for the perfect island for save scumming and needed to have 2 dig spots of a suitcase or vault so both Evan and I could dig at the same time and reset faster. While we searched, we also wanted to be productive, so we started laying out the foundation of what would be our pirate ship, along with using the recipes from the trader to cook up all the items needed to give us all the buffs at the same time for another achievement. Buffs such as swiftness, water breathing, and whatever the other 2 were. These buffs could have been useful for the story missions, so we definitely waited too long to discover the game actually had buffs. While we had them, we took the opportunity to take out the last of the screechers. I was currently at 12, so quite a bit away. Oh, easy shot. Oh! I was bluffing. Once Evan got the achievement for his final kill, I just gave it to myself since I also got the 50. The game just didn't know I even did it. With all the new foundation from our base expansion, our motors were no longer able to push a raft, so with an addition of 3 motors coming to a total of 6, we could push any size raft we desired. In case you were wondering how the tikis were going, well, oh, it's that one. No! Our 5th repeat. You know, it gets ridiculous when you have to parkour up your other totem of waste totems to reach the top of the other waste totem column. Yeah, we've had quite a few repeats, but at least we have extras in case we lose one. Considering one of our goals were to survive 365 days, here's the calendar. We are at day 243, so we still have plenty of time to get all the achievements by day 365. At this point, our save scumming knew no bounds, so we decided to test if we could duplicate items. From all the pillaging, we had 54 ingots of spare titanium lying around to test it with. Turns out, it does work. Quite well, actually. Unless you're the government printing money, it is not a concern of yours. With the newfound abundance of titanium, I was able to upgrade all my tools, starting with a titanium sword and arrows for increased damage, and a titanium hook for increased range, which I used maybe twice. We found another vault that had 4 titanium in it, which was quite underwhelming at this point since we thoroughly destroyed the economy of the game. The construction industry was booming though, starting to add the sides to the pirate ship and a second floor entirely supported on 1 column support. I'm sure that's within building code. The mega collection net getting all the heaps of wood had to go though. It had served its purpose, getting us an insane amount of wood, but wasn't quite aerodynamic and in line with the vision of our pirate ship. The old nets were also removed and replaced with a titanium version, which could hold more items. They also looked less dingy and more refined. They looked so good we decided to add a second layer. We wanted to collect all the resources, along with all the paintings, which we could finally do since we found an island with 2 viable treasure locations. The first and second attempt were done, but on the third, I just got it, I think.
Did you really?
I got the pot. I'm gonna run back to the raft and see if that's what we're missing. Okay, do we have the pot? I don't think we did. It didn't do the thing for me.
It didn't do the thing.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna put all my stuff in my inventory and try placing them all at the same time, maybe. At least it's not just me this time that the game's like, nah, you shall not pass. Hey, there it got. I got it. With that achievement finally obtained, we had 93 of the 104. The rest were mostly build related except for finding the final tiki and the elusive plain island. All we could do was keep aimlessly sailing in hopes of finding both of them. In the meantime, we built. First with turbocharging the pirate ship by shoving all 6 finely tuned motors at the back of the boat and redirecting the battlefield lines, which was executed without any issues.
Okay, so sleep, you say?
I've always sleep time.
It's always bedtime.
Oh geez, I am on death's doorstep. Water, I can see you. Hold on a sec.
Oh, water.
Wait, am I going towards the water? Oh gee, did you tear it off? I need that. I'm dying over here.
Don't worry, I still have the backups filled.
Oh, you freaking legend. I wondered why we kept these. It's for this instance. Ooh, we are streaming. Finn, get away from there. We just built these. Finn will never change, and I love that about him. Every time we add something new, he has to beeline for it and attempt to destroy it. But our industrious nature cannot be stopped. Even if we do dumb stuff like placing 30 pipelines into an interpretive art structure just for an achievement. What could stop our progress was the lack of wood. The 3 large cabinets, once completely full of wood, were now completely empty. So there were 2 solutions. Keep building around and slowly building up our supplies, passively with the nets, or mysteriously acquire a large quantity of resources by duping items by exploiting save states. You can guess which one we went with. We now have a whole forest worth of wood, more plastic than our plastic surgeries done in California, enough trash cubes and trade coins to rob the poor trader blind, so much biofuel that the US government is after us now, and heaps of metal for the supports of the raft because there will eventually be more than one. Before we resume building, we had to destroy the trader's way of life by buying him completely out of stock by using our newfound wealth. I got some cool sunglasses and a pirate hat, so I don't feel too bad. And now, it was time to build, starting with support beams to hold up the second floor, where we moved our biofuel refinery setup, including the beehives and chickens. During all the sailing, we acquired enough bees to craft a total of 10 beehives, which coincidentally was the amount needed to get another achievement. Once all of them were placed around some flower beds, the chickens were next to be saved from their entity-crammed existence. They would need to eat, so we used all of the dirt we dug up during our travels to make an insane amount of grass plots, which gave them a place to stretch their legs and feel free for the first time since their inductance onto the raft. The next problem to fix was the raft had no walls. This ship needed to look fancy, so of course it got a beveled flare. As you should know by now, Finn hates progress, so to put a stop to his tyranny, we added metal reinforcements to the outermost foundation tiles. The pirate ship was starting to take shape with the bottom walls now in place, so we started adding the 3rd level, which would be the top floor. It also looked pretty cool from the inside of the ship. Wait a second, Evan. Is that just a rock or is that a plane?
Huh?
I feel hopeful. That's gotta be the plane.
Get over here.
Is this it?
I don't know.
This has gotta be the plane. You can't tell me that's not a plane. I've seen plenty of rocks. No, it looks more like a rock now. It looks more like a rock.
No.
Why does it gotta look like a plane? Wait, there's a whale.
That's a whale swimming into the island.
Okay, well, at least we got that majestic masterpiece. Well, maybe the plane's on the other side of the island. The plane was not on the side of the island, but now you know how it felt every time we saw a small island and foolishly decided to be hopeful. But on the very next island, something good did happen. Let's go. It's a tiki. I think, hold up. I'm conflicted. We gotta sleep on this. I don't know if it's the right one or not. We have to sleep on it though. I think it is. I'm like 80% sure this is the final tiki.
As long as there's not a color on the top one.
So do we have them in? They need to be in the right order.
They're in the right order right now. It is!
Let's go! Oh, heck yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Now we can dupe it to our heart's content.
This is a good day. We may have some duplicate tikis, but we finally did it, and as a reward, we got a tiki mask, which still pales in comparison to the ice bear. Now, the only achievement holding us back with RNG was the Plain Island. It was currently day 267, so we had 98 days to find it before our 1-year deadline was reached. In the meantime, there was still a pirate ship that needed some building to look more realistic and physically possible, even though having a building supported by one pole will never get old to look at. The front of the ship was a little tricky, trying to make the bevels that would cut through the ocean waves. The only question was, at what point is there too much bevel? Which we decided there was no such thing as too much. With the front bevel now done, it was now a matter of adding more supports and the rest of the flooring to the second level, which felt amazing as the last one went in, finishing off the first floor. For the top floor, we relocated all our animals, which had some unique consequences.
One super llama.
This does not look right. There's way too many llamas in that one place. Oh no, they're consolidating more. They're growing in strength. Oh, one broke free.
They're all pathfinding.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
They're free now. I'm not sure why the animals wanted to become one creature, but all we could do was leave them to it. After that clip, we did a lot of off-camera building, but were stopped by the game taunting us.
Evan, I have bad news. We found the ship island again.
That's what I thought that was. I saw the flag. I'm like, that looks familiar.
You can tell quite a bit of time has passed now by the pirate ship being almost finished. Guardrails on the side, animal pens, a full setup, steering wheel, and control unit for motors. We were quickly running out of things to build, and what was there even left to do in Raft once a pirate ship was finished? That question would have to wait because our luck soon changed.
It is.
Wait,
It is.
did-
Stop the vote. Stop the vote.
I'm planting pineapples here, bud. What? Plane Island?
Yes.
Plane! Plane! Stop the boat! No way.
I was staring at it for about 2 minutes. I'm like, that kind of looks like it. Is that a plane on there?
This is the Plane
it.
Island. Let's go!
Yo, let's go.
Heck yeah.
That 2 in the same day.
Yeah, we found the ship island and the Plane Island the same day.
Okay, well, that makes it easier. Now we don't have to worry about keeping an eye out for islands.
Finn. Okay, I'm not even angry. Finn, you can eat that.
Now, all we have to do is basically just build the raft.
For the most part, it's fairly complete and done. It's just polishing off what we started. So what
Well,
day is it
yeah.
that we're at?
300 exactly.
Yep, that is indeed day 300.
In case 300 endgame days means nothing to you, as a frame of reference, we've played Raft for over 95 hours and we've just now found this island, so we've been at this for quite a bit. But we still have 7 achievements left to get and only 65 days to do it. So we bid farewell to the majestic Plane Island. May we meet again in the future. Back on the raft, we sadly had to tear down our starter raft area. It served us well, keeping us alive during our playthrough, but was now merging and becoming one with the pirate ship. All that will remain is the initial foundation tiles. From there, I got the achievement for ziplining 1,500 meters by going back and forth from the top and bottom of the pirate ship's mast with an electric zipline. Every pirate ship, of course, has to have a plank, with this one being retractable as well. Before long, the entire interior of the raft was complete. So we decided to pass the time by making a race competition to place 1,000 foundation and paint all of them for 2 more achievements.
Okay, so the logic is really simple. We each have 1,000 tiles worth of material, and we need to place all of them. Complete freedom on how we place them. You can do it in a square, straight line. Only thing is, Finn could screw you over, and then you gotta place more and get some more wood out of our storage. And then after they're all placed, you get the paint, and you have to paint all of them. So all these storages have to be emptied by the end, and all the paint has to be used. Anything I forgot, Evan?
Sabotage is not allowed.
How exactly will we sabotage each other?
What you doing with that hatchet?
Oh, I'll put my hatchet away. I'd say probably no on sabotage. The main thing is we just kind of want to get our achievement for foundation placing and painting 1,000 blocks, so I think that would be kind of counterproductive trying to sabotage each other. So I guess you can give the count off.
5, 4, 3, 2, go.
I'm already stressed. Is there an optimal way to take things out of storage? I don't know. I'm going. Oh Jesus! I don't know if it's lagging for you also, but wait, what? Oh, you're going with the straight line. Okay, you were just going so. I am not keeping track of how far I'm going out. I guess I won't. That was a waste of time. Why'd I do that? So you're going with the complete straight line. Oh, geez. Okay, I see you over there. Okay, that's actually really smart.
Except I didn't turn around soon enough.
Yeah, you're onto something there. I did not think of that strat. I didn't think at all. I was just placing, and then I've never been so stressed trying to take something out of a chest. It's just taking something out of a chest, but what is half of 350? 175? Yeah, 175.
I guess it doesn't have to be square.
Yeah, it's just kind of screwed. Hey, I got the achievement. Believe it or not, I have placed a few foundation tiles. Oh, jeez, this is crazy. I don't know how many storages you are on. I think I'm on my 3rd.
I had a strategy to make it so that way it pays off later on.
Okay.
Hey, there's a foundation achievement.
Okay, my game is not liking me progressively more and more. I don't know how yours is treating you, but it's like walking back to just kind of like, I hate you. It's like, oh, you can hang on there. Hope the Wi-Fi holds out. So I didn't even think about it, but Finn is bound to at least destroy one of our tiles. So does that mean we have to go and get something from our storage and try to fix that tile? I'd say yes. I think the winner's determined by the paint. Whoever gets all the paint down, it has to be a freshly placed tile. Technically, if sabotage was allowed, I could just chop that one tile and then...
On the finish line is... oh, Jesus.
My axe is in a chest just over yonder, so I could still do it. You remember when we were worried about wood earlier in the game? It's amazing how perspective changes. So I see you're also going with the save it for the end strat with the paint. I'm almost on my last voyage out there, Evan. You better be getting low on your wood and plastic.
I'm on my last chest. I just emptied it.
Okay, I'm running back to get my last load, I think. Got my paintbrush. Oh, I don't think I can fit all the paint. Or can I?
Oh, that would have been a good strat, so that way I didn't have to
Hey,
go back
I
up
can. Perfect. It was planned. Okay, I'm making sure all my chests are empty, and they are. 200 more. Let's go. I don't know what strategy you have. It kind of scares me. You said it should be going faster at the end, and we're nearing the end, so...
7 more. Wood. Time to paint.
What? Oh, shoot, you're already on painting? No, I'm behind.
Thanks for getting your paint out of there.
Oh, no. Wait, what? It's not letting me paint. Evan, wait. Pause. Question. It's not letting me paint.
Did you not select paint, your paint color yet?
I did. It's selected. It's not registering as... Oh, I grabbed blue.
You're
Okay.
trying to paint black.
Okay, never mind, we're good.
Painted 50 blocks.
Oh, geez, I'm not there yet. Well, oh, I'm low on water. No, water, this is not the time.
I missed it. No.
Okay, I just got 50 now. Oh, geez, it's not too close. I'm about 10 seconds behind.
Ah!
I should have saved this for the end. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, I'm making so many mistakes.
200.
Okay, I just got 200 also. I'm like maybe 8 seconds behind now. Do we want to have a gentleman's sleep, or are we just gonna paint through the night?
I think we're gonna have to paint through the night with as close as it is.
You can take a little break, you know, just a little relaxing break. Oh,
What's
no.
the next one? 500.
I think 500 is the next achievement.
I'm sure this is how the devs intended us to get the achievement.
Oh, geez, why did I get blue? I can't tell between the water and my tiles.
3,300 paint.
Oh, let's go. That means I'm faster. 2,200.
Oh, you don't have to click it?
I shouldn't have said anything. I saw you painting one by one, and I was just like, oh, he doesn't know. I'm at 1,400. What are you at?
Oh, shit. There's no recovering at this point. I'm at 225 or 250.
Well, 500 still hasn't popped for me, so I don't know what's... Oh, no, there isn't one in between 200 maybe. Okay, I'm at 100.
100 paint.
Wait. Yay, it's 1,000.
Ah,
What are you at?
1,600.
I'm actually more impressed that the game was like, hey, I'm actually gonna... No, Finn, get off of that one. He needs that one. I got you.
Hey, 1,000 paint. What? Did he get one?
What?
I have 1 paint left.
I guess Finn was targeting you. Okay, I'm going top deck. I gotta see how all this looks.
That's what it looks like. That's 2,000 foundations worth of painted tiles. We gotta take a look at the foundation counter.
Oh, geez, you're right. So it should be at like 2,560 something?
Yeah, it's almost spot on. Alright, so now what are we doing with that? We just gonna leave that on the boat?
As much as I like them, I think we probably should give it a good old thwack and see how laggy this can be.
Below deck I go.
I love how it's going like extremely underwater. It's just... Oh, it doesn't want to give up?
What?
Oh no. Oh no, this is not looking good. I don't like this. So does that mean a lot of chopping time?
Yeah, possibly.
No! My axe broke. I was so close.
We now know where all the trash in the ocean came from, but that was a huge success, leaving us with only shooting off fireworks and surviving 1 year left to do, with 35 days left on the clock and nothing that Evan and I really wanted to do on the pirate ship. We FK'd the last few days, leaving one for us to give a base tour. Hello everyone, it's Nahan.
And Evan.
And we're here to give you a tour of our beautiful, not so little raft anymore. We've been playing for about 100 hours or so, and we think this looks kind of decent. It's not really a dinky raft, so I guess let's show them around. The best place to start, I guess, is to jump off of our little plank and get an overview of what the raft actually looks like. Okay, hey Finn. As you can see, we kind of went for a pirate ship look with a beautiful, sleek kind of taper design on the bottom, pointy little front. Then the sails at the top, because one sail isn't quite enough, so we have 32 sails for the boat with a crow's nest at the very top. I think it's best if we start our tour at the bottom of the boat, in the very heart of the beast, to how it runs and actually functions. Down here is kind of the life force of the base, water. Well, we need it to drink, so we got 3 of them pumping out of the water, a little paint to make paint. There's literally no other paint on the raft, we just did it for the achievement. And we have a little farm here with each of the different colors, just in case we want them. The anchor is at the front of the raft, so if we want to stop it, we can just stop it automatically at the captain's wheel. And we got a little carried away with the paint, so we have a bunch stored up for no reason. So I guess I'll let you explain kind of our storage and trinkets back here.
So we have 2 rows of the advanced nets to catch resources, and then each double row of storage units has one type of thing stored in it. Then we have scrap to nails and palm leaves to rope on the other side, and then just for temporary storage we have a place to throw beets and potatoes and rocks. Back of the boat is our 6 engines, because apparently that's the magic number to make a raft of any size. We left a little trinket from the original raft. This one fence over here is the last remnants of the original raft.
Because our OG raft actually was right where I guess this is actually a memorial. I didn't even think about this, that these are just random things we got from fishing, and so we just kind of placed them here, but this was the exact spot where our raft began. So I guess the candles are a semi farewell to the old base. This is kind of the inner workings of the heart of the base, how it functions, flows fuel to the motors and water to the crop plots. We're going to head up our stairs to the 2nd floor to where we actually get the fuel made from. So to make fuel, you need glass and you need honey. In this room, we get honey through these beehives right here. We get the honeycomb, and they're all spaced perfectly around these flower pots to where they can pollinate them and get their honey. So then upstairs, we have farm plots where we can get eggs. And with the glass in here, craft up some honey pots. With honey pots and eggs equipped, we can go through, we can use the eggs as a biomass and the honey to make biofuel that gets pumped down into the motor area. They're all kind of full right now, and we went slightly overboard with the amount we have here. So now you may be wondering, is this raft completely self-sustaining? And the answer is yes. You may be saying, hey, glass isn't self-sustaining. Well, the sand isn't, but the smelting is completely. So if we move on over here, we have a huge smelting array. You just take a stack of sand and you can go through, place in every single one of them. Not really a worry in the world. Batteries, they're going to be infinite supply. You just got to chuck it all in there, and then you're smelting away. Don't worry about the fire. It shouldn't catch the raft on fire. We've been going for about a year into the game, so this is also a crafting area to where you just kind of pop into a chest and you can go through, kind of craft anything that you want, because there's a huge array of material to go to the crafting book and make it. That's kind of this room right here, so I'll let you lead us to the next section, Evan, and take over.
So here's our kitchen. We have 2 cooking pots, 2 grills, and 2 juicers. Plenty of storage for all our ingredients, and cooked fish, cooked catfish. All our recipes are posted where we need them to make whatever food we deem necessary. Perishables are in the fridge. Ignore the fish and the other storage.
Yeah, they don't perish.
Yeah, so we have our medium plots here for a pineapple, strawberry, and watermelon. Plenty of seeds to last us a while.
Yeah, I'd say we have plenty of seeds to last us a while. Don't question how we obtain them. This is a pirate ship, and we are doing illegal stuff here, so just heed with that knowledge and don't question it.
We move over here, we have our beets and potatoes, all being fueled or watered from the pumps below. Same on as the other side, didn't point that out. All you have to do is change the batteries. And then up here we have water coming down from below again to water our palms and our farm animals.
So right here we have all the kind of rare variants. We got a red chicken, a white goat, a bald eagle chicken, a kind of chocolate vanilla goat, and then a zebra llama. And then we have our kind of mass production chickens that are unethical but fuel our fuel array.
They're free range.
They are free range, so yeah, they have more space than the original ones. Then there's goats for milk and llamas for wool, which makes armor. That isn't really used for us anymore because we're goats at using the bow, as we can see in our trophy room right here.
We have the first head mounted of each type of animal that you can hunt, minus the story mission ones, the big mama and the alpha, and we just store the excess ones in the chests below. So we have a running count of how many we have captured. Weapons, tools, and machines are all stored in the chests over here. Have an excess of arrows stored in these.
Excess is kind of an understatement considering they're all titanium.
And then a couple fireworks stored in the other chests.
For obvious celebration once we get all the achievements. I guess let's sleep to make it become day so we can actually see what we're doing. Hopefully get the achievement. I know you'll get the achievement when we sleep, but the question is if I will. Oh, and I did.
Popped.
Let's go. 365 days. Woo! Iceberg gang. Also 554 foundation tiles. We'll save the captain's quarters for last. So we can kind of get an overview of the sick over top view of the base. It was very linear looking, kind of green on the top, not very industrial. That's for all below deck. And at the top we have our little captain's wheel where you can do cranking 90s and drift in the raft all you want. You can operate the anchor, raising it, lowering it, going forwards and backwards as you wish. And if we want to go somewhere, we got the sonar with all of the radios required. Oh, and then there's the nest at the very top, which honestly may as well go get a view of it. So here's there's a seagull, the over top view. Oh, there were 2 seagulls in there. I did not know you could do that. I guess they are making another seagull. But yep, top view of the raft. You can just kind of jump from the top and you're kind of all right. And we do have some zip lines to go to the very top if you do desire to do that. You just gotta have the helmet that'll let you do that. And you get a cool little view of the whole entire raft while you're up here. And of course we are at Utopia because this is the end of our playthrough. So as for the last and most pimp room of them all is kind of the captain's quarter where you get to chill out, gawk at all your treasures. So let's get looking at them. These are some things that we either dug up, such as the robot here, or fished up like this chicken. Then there's this little cat and the little guy from a story mission. He was like Sergeant something. And beds in each of the corners for sleeping. We got the cushy little mattresses instead of the, I guess that's a piece of wood and palm leaves you can sleep on, not the most comfy. Then even more the wavy cat and the robots on this side. We weren't wasteful at all in our playthrough either, because we saved every single one of our blueprints, along with the extra tiki heads that the game toyed us with, along with all the paintings. And right over here, front and center, are the 4 tiki heads and 8 paintings. I do not recommend anybody ever trying to get these achievements. Evan, take over and kind of explain these heads that are slightly different than the other ones that we had in our trophy rooms.
So these were the first heads that we mounted. We renamed them to their real names as we interpret them. So this was Finn, or I guess the community calls him Bruce, but we prefer Finn. We called this one the Little Prick. This was the last Screecher that we got. Boom Goes Me, Lightheaded, and our mascot Ice Bear, Choco Ice Bear. Then we have My Head Hurts and Laughing Creep. And then to show you how much we love the flying ones, this one's Ass Hat, Luigi, and Big Bear. Very creative.
And then the back area, just kind of a place to relax, look at the gentle ocean that no longer is really trying to kill us. I think that is the entirety of what our raft is and how it works, unless you can think of anything, Evan.
Didn't mention the 4 windmills.
Just like the food and water is fuel for us, the batteries are the fuel for literally everything in the raft. Furnaces, battery. Cooking stove, battery.
And then we have the 1 trophy from the Maruna Point.
So of course mounted at the front of our pirate ship to be like, hey, don't mess with us because this guy found out. And this seagull will also. And you will also.
How about the...
I don't think we forgot anything else. If we want to just stand here. Oh, he's armed. Ah, you shot me. Ah.
So are we going to do fireworks now or at night?
Oh, that's a good point. Well, the sun's setting, so I guess let's get it in place. Wait, can you launch these? Oh, you can launch them. Hey, you don't need to put them down. We can. Wait, does this do damage? Oh, that does damage. That does damage. Oh, gee. I got the achievement. I feel like I did more damage to myself. So now, with every single one of the achievements gotten, we can put a close to this game. Thank you to everyone that stayed to the end and joined us on our journey. It was fun editing this video and reliving the experience like it was for the first time. It's my hope that I was able to capture and share the joy and excitement I had with all of you. That's it for me today. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed the past 3 hours, and here's the beginning of my 1,000 day adventure, and oxygen not included. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.